of what I would call this texting, whatever it was.
Hold on a second. The cameras aren't. Yeah, it says it's frozen here. Sorry, texters. Good morning. We'll get on that right now, chatters.
You know what's great is when you hit go live and it says going live.
Did you hear go live? It said go live.
And then it doesn't go live.
Well, that's our amazing stuff here. So anyway, Jason continues.
So it was 3:45, the first of what would be the interesting text between you two.
Yes.
So I was swimming, and I get into the house. I'm like, whoa. And I literally text you guys.
I'm picturing you like the little kid, just like running in and like grabbing a sandwich real quick and eating it as fast as you can so you could go out and swim some more.
I had to wait 30 minutes, though.
Then you look at your phone, and I'm thinking like in the old Heckle and Jekyll cartoons where their eyes go out and back. This would have been tame compared to later in the day. Yeah, good point.
And then I literally wrote this, checks phone, 19 messages. What the heck? And then, never mind. That was the first time it was kind of like, what are you guys doing?
And I'm pretty sure we texted probably at least 100 times after that.
Yeah, I think that's higher.
That number's way low. Way low.
I said at least. I gave you a floor.
I don't even know if it's worth my time to count, but I don't even know how many more. I mean, I'm just going. Then I said, I liked it better when you both texted each other.
Yeah, well, that right. You mean like on our own text?
That, Jason, was a mistake that you made.
Because now all
That's
of a sudden,
my fault. You're right.
It's a thing.
Because then we know we have an audience.
Well, I couldn't keep up. And then finally later, way later, okay, I'm just putting, because
then it was fun when we would go after each other and then immediately after that text, sorry Jason.
I should count sorry Jasons. I don't know if you guys think how many there were on that. But I literally kept, or I had it like where I could hear it, like I'm putting it on vibrate. Yeah. And I almost did silent. I was in the kitchen. I wasn't even paying attention. Then it was like hours later. And I'm like, whoa. Lots of stuff happened in between because it was like I was reading that book.
And what was great was at some moment, Jason says that he prefers that.
Yeah, exactly, which is great.
Yeah. You guys good?
The whole we were never bad. That's the best part. The whole
seemed like it.
The whole fun thing is,
I would say Dave and I are like that Looney Tunes cartoon with Wile E. Coyote and the dog.
The dog. They check in and out. You go at it, and then the bell rings, and then you're like, okay. And
Bye, Frank.
And this was extended, though.
And then
longest.
I had because Chris will go.
No, that's the longest that you've witnessed.
You guys have had like a separate one?
We've had ones that go for days.
Yeah.
Well,
we didn't work together.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Yeah. And then there's certain tells. There was one like a few months ago where Chris was like, I don't want to have this conversation with you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Do you remember that?
You guys can't laugh about it.
And the bit was, sorry, Chris would say, sorry, Jason. And then he would be like, you're not sorry. We have our own thread you can text on. And then Chris would just continue with whatever. And then I'd respond back. And it was a pretty good one. We covered a lot of topics.
I didn't like the way it was ending.
That's
but we stopped talking about that.
Yeah, we did. That was the
but we stopped.
That was the come down. That was the come down because the typical thing would be like, you're this, kill yourself, your family sucks, and then be like some joke and an emoji, and then a joke back, and then it's over.
And there were some memes.
Anyway,
so you guys are doing this and then thinking, man, when Jason sees this, he's going to really enjoy it.
If you didn't text, it probably would have ended a lot quicker.
I did 2.
I know.
No, I did 3.
I didn't even.
I did the first one. Wow, 19 messages.
Yeah.
Second one, I liked it when I forget.
That was kind of like when you're boiling the potatoes and then like a little bit of it flows over and the fire just goes.
Yeah, you have to put the wooden spoon on it. By the way, I would literally boil potatoes last night.
Did you?
Not random. We made mashed potatoes.
Camera's working.
Yeah. The funny thing is I always wonder like what everybody's doing because I can tell you for a fact that 98% of the time I was texting Chris, my phone was on my chest, and I was in this really tough part of God of War.
Oh yeah.
And so I would be
Same.
like, I'd be in the middle of some dungeon or something, like fighting some whatever, and then my chest would vibrate. Pause. Oh God, what an idiot! Send.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So my
Read a
times
book.
of texting 356 was after the 19, which I felt was a lot, which was just that wasn't even batting practice. Then I did the 437, saying when I liked it better, which I guess was my mistake because then I literally put it away. 725 was my last one.
725. I think
there was constant stream in between because I was like, I don't even know how many messages were the last time. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I caught up. I caught up on the novel.
I think we wrapped shortly out. Yeah. 725. And then I texted 4 more times and Chris texted 4 more times. By the way, you want to know what you want to know what's I don't know if you've ever noticed this or not, but if you look at these exchanges, if you were to go back and look at all the exchanges Chris and I have, he always has the last text.
Yeah.
I literally could go.
That's an only child thing.
Yeah, always. And like, I just let it. We would go, it would still be going right now. Even on the air, we'd still be like texting separately.
So you're the hero.
It's not the first time that's been said. Yeah. So anyways.
That was fun. I got to tell you guys, that was so much fun.
It was, and then Jason gets, well, the problem is then you get uncomfortable, and then he knows you get uncomfortable, and then it's like, okay, well, let's get him really uncomfortable, and then,
Yeah, you were at a point where you knew I was uncomfortable. You're like, let's make it worse.
That was me.
That was 100%, because the thing is that, like, I know there's places, pretty much I can go just about anywhere, and it's fine or whatever, but I don't want to go there. But then Chris is like, come on, go ahead, it's fine. I'm like, no, I don't want to take the low road, but 90% of the others. I mean, he really pissed me off when he kept saying Daddy Sorkin. That was
I didn't call you Daddy Sorkin.
No, he kept saying it was a new one. I'm like, I got you, Daddy. Wait, I didn't do that on purpose. So.
Light reading.
And and by the way, the best part, the bulk of the conversation was Chris and I going at it about our socioeconomic ideologies. The whole thing began with Chris talking about Erling Haaland's having 2 goals.
Yeah, it was World Cup.
It started with, I guess we know who's hot.
Well, and again, he didn't say, so, okay. A normal person would have said, I got my who's hot tomorrow, Erling Haaland, 2 goals, and then maybe like a little Norway flag or Man City logo or something. That's a normal person. Chris's is, I guess I know it's hot tomorrow. And then, of course, you were swimming, but I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I didn't happen to be watching the World Cup at the time, so I'm like, why are you vague texting? I don't know, and you're testing to see if we do know, and you want us to ask so that then you can say, and then when I say you're vague, somebody's not watching the World Cup, and then it's just, well, I'm not watching because of it, and then next thing you know, it's, your mama. The royal your mama. So, but that it's healthy. It's healthy. Kid in China
made it.
Arrived.
There are even messages about that.
Are there? Oh, yeah.
I got a message from Mason.
I was going to say, are we doing that now or are we doing that later?
Would you like to say what you have and then I've got what I have, or?
Well, I'd say what I have.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have anything.
Oh.
What?
Well, he sent me him meeting his host family, which is kind of cool.
Oh, did he? Oh, interesting. I didn't get this clip. So
you didn't?
No, I'm curious because I'm wondering how that went.
Okay, so apparently he's just like, hey, I'm sending you a recording of me meeting my host family in China.
Yeah, okay.
We will be spending much time together. You'll get nothing from me but my scorn. This is the People's Army. From here we strike out and bring hope to the oppressed. The oppressed who are still slaves to running dog, foul-breathed, capitalist vermin like yourself. Me, America's son? Ha! That will be a challenge. You bet. Our enemies are all those in league with imperialism. The bureaucrats, the big landlord class, and the reactionary section of the intelligentsia attached to them.
That's him. Yeah, that actually.
He's
really well read. Unlike his father.
He's matured.
He has. Well done.
Well, that's important when you go to a different country is you welcome in their culture.
He finally got to bed about an hour ago.
Which you told me was wild.
Yeah.
Which you told us.
What did I tell you?
About what your text.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I was following his flight the whole time on the flight radar thing. And so when he got to Hong Kong, I said, "Welcome to Hong Kong, buddy." He goes, "Thanks." Let me know when you get settled on the layover. Did you sleep? Yes. Can you talk? I'm still on the plane, so no.
Man of many words.
Many words. So we ended up calling, talking eventually. And then 9 p.m. last night, I see he landed. "Welcome to Beijing, buddy." Sent a little Chinese flag. Apparently, he likes to text with Gary Gerald because they share the same emoji.
Oh, I like that.
It's a smiley with the sunglasses on. He just sent me a smiley emoji with sunglasses. "How you feeling?" "Easy flight, no biggie. Tired, sore, excited. Butt sore, but I'm very excited." And then this morning, "Hey, pal. Hi. What you doing?" "Chilling in my room." "Have you had any meals yet?" "Yeah, I had dinner." "What was it?" "It was chicken and vegetable stir fry on rice and then some cabbage." "Was it good?" "Yes." Also, and then this is the only thing so far he has told me I can tell he's really excited about. And I ate the whole thing with chopsticks because he usually, like when Avery learned chopsticks very early. Mason had to have those little chopstick holders and it would piss him off because but he couldn't do it.
Right.
So he used to rage quit a little bit. Which also we learned that he, on the flight, he played Uno and then eventually rage quit playing Uno. But somebody had leaned back, and the person sitting in front of him leaned their chair back.
Rude.
So the screen on the,
Psychopath.
The screen on the back of the headrest that he would watch movies on was now kind of so he couldn't watch movies. Also, forgot they had headphones and didn't ask for any. It was too squished. He felt like if he was going to play, I gave him the little Nintendo Switch to play with, but he felt like the light because they turned down the lights. I said, "Well, why don't you play video games, pal?" "Well, people were trying to sleep around me, and I thought the glow would be too much." "Okay, why didn't you read?" "Same thing. I don't want to turn on the overhead light and all that." So I was like, "So what? So you didn't watch TV? You didn't watch?"
I stared into other people's thoughts.
He said, "I played Uno for a little bit, and then got whatever." He did sleep 5 hours, but it was a 17-hour flight. "What did you do the rest of the time?" I just kind of looked at the map.
Didn't he say something like, "I got to be honest" or something? It was one of those things like, this is going to...
Well, no, it was like,
this might disappoint you a little bit.
Yeah, he, maybe it was in the family text here, but he...
Wait, so you guys did actually separate text?
Well...
No, this is in our group text.
I don't remember this.
He sent the screenshot.
Yeah, I sent a screenshot. Wow, thanks, Jason. I said, "How much did you sleep?" He said, "Like half the flight." "Good. Are you sore?" "Yes." "How'd you pass the rest of the time?" "I'm not going to lie. I just kind of did nothing. I played Uno and I rage quit." "What? No movie? No Switch?" "Yeah, I just brute forced it, I guess. It wasn't that bad." That's what he said. And then so when I was talking to him on the phone, I go, "Well, what about, did you go to the bathroom today? Get up and walk?" "No." "What do you mean, no?" "I just held it." "Why?" Because the person next to me was sleeping. Well, I waited for them to wake up, but they didn't really until it was time to leave.
They took an Ambien or something.
Something probably, yeah. All these kids just taking X and just crashing. So and honestly, it doesn't surprise me at all that he would do that. So he's there, he's in his room, and then. I'll provide updates that people don't care about throughout, but we're very excited.
He's being everywhere.
today/tomorrow, he goes to the Forbidden City in Beijing. Strange, though, because I would think you can't go there. It's forbidden.
Guess not.
Meanwhile, now that his sister is the only child, we celebrated in our activity yesterday. I went and bought a thing of bacon-flavored whipped cream, and we took turns spraying the dogs with, it's like a puppuccino. You give them the whipped cream, and then but we did slow-mo videos, as you can see, of us whipped creaming the dogs.
Daddy, I want to whip cream a dog.
Is that Nacho?
That is Nacho. Yeah, Nacho
Nacho out of the hamper.
Nacho out of the hamper. Yeah, I recommend that. If you have dogs, give them a little. There's bacon-flavored whipped cream. I have not tried it. If I brought it in, though, would you guys try it?
Yes.
I try it.
What would that be for?
What would bacon flavor? No. I had that.
What would you use it for?
Literally that. It was at.
It's just for dogs.
It was at a. There was next to the lunch I had with Marsh yesterday, and our by the way, I'm happy to say our new sponsors. There was a groomer / dog bakery, and everything. The tables were lined with dog cookies, dog beer for dogs, and then in the fridge, dog ice cream. And
where do you keep it?
Where do you keep what?
That whipped cream.
In the fridge.
You're not going to get confused?
No, it's got a big picture of a dog on it, and it says whatever the hell dog.
Mason's going to come home and go, "Oh, this looks good."
Oh no, dude, Mason will.
The dog's on it. It's got to be good.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's in the fridge. It says "Pup in a Cup," and it's got a picture of a dog on it, and it's
whipped cream though.
I'm just there's peanut butter. There's peanut butter chicken
at the dog park.
Imagine chicken. We'll take a break. Let's start the show next. When we come back, tough one for the A's. I think I know what they need in the old trade deadline there, Jason. It's just a matter of whether they get
Mason
it or
Miller.
Something, because I'm tired of the ninth inning and they're all tied up or they're down or whatever, and then other teams batting. I was like, oh, here we go, high drive, deep right field.
Right.
I'd be fine if they were driving around in their oblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and not, giving up runs. But that's not what's happening. What is happening is Chrysler's make this the summer event. Now, you can choose, give me a choice here. Chad Hoblet is, and we love this, 3 great deals. So you got 0% financing for 60 months, 2.9% financing for 72 months, or 4.9% financing for 84 months, and whichever you choose, you get no payments for 90 days. Thousands of dollars in savings on your new Ram truck with the best financing options available. It's a choose-your-own savings and payments adventure with Hoblet Dodge. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Campeo just chat. Campeo in the chat. I don't know. This just caught my eye. My dog is an alcoholic. More on that, because I want you to, beyond that, search, select, and save through your whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices. Unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. We'll take a break. When we come back, we start the show. A's baseball next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see. The new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help. with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for their Summer Self-Care Challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffness from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today at norcal-stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at norcal-stretch.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Typically, a high handicapper carries an index of 20 or more. Golf Monthly's Barry Plummer offers 4 tips if you're tired of that high handicap. First, choose the right equipment. Invest in a 5-wood, which is more forgiving than a 3-wood or 3 hybrid. It's a much better option for getting the ball in the air. Second, play for bogey on par 5s. Break the longer holes into manageable chunks, perhaps aiming to hit the green with 4 easy swings while also navigating away from the trouble along the way. 3, leave the sand wedge in the bag for chipping. Up and down percentages are almost twice as good when chipping a 9-iron over a sand wedge, and 3.5 times better with the putter. And finally, stop leaving your putts short. A 20 handicapper leaves 55% of their missed putts short of the hole. Give yourself a chance with every attempt and don't leave another putt short. Try these simple tips and let's see whether your handicap starts to come down. And have some fun out there. That'll help too. If that's your Golf to Go, I'm Frank LaRosa.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Worked together a long time, Jason. I think I'm about to say something to you I've never said before, and that's hard to do.
I know you do.
It's kind of cold in here.
Oh. It is.
It was either that or I want to make out, and that's probably what you were guessing.
I was.
Yeah.
You've said that before.
Yeah, he have.
Oh, I have.
You forgot about that.
Yeah.
The numbers are in, by the way.
Numbers are.
I counted the number of texts.
Now, okay. This is Chris's and I's text exchange on the show thread yesterday. You know what I also appreciate about our show text thread? We've never done something dumb like named it The Show with like a logo or something.
I was trying to get it sponsored.
It just says Jason and Chris. Now, are these...
No, that's weird. Mine says Jason and Dave.
Yeah, mine says Dave and Chris.
So we all three named it differently? What are the odds of that happening? No, I'm with you on the joke. Okay. Just, I want to make sure that... Because sometimes does this count just Chris and myself, or does this count your 3 texts?
Well, I have 3.
Okay.
I mean, is that going to impact your guess?
So this is from
I officially have 3 in this text thread.
Okay, so this is yesterday afternoon, and this starts with his what's hot.
That's exactly the text I started with.
And it ends with the final text of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the answer, Chris?
No.
I will say...
I didn't understand the last text, by the way.
Let me see here.
Maybe it goes back to the very first text.
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Oh, we brought it back.
I brought it all the way back.
Yeah.
Wasn't the last text about Metallica playing a concert at the party?
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I just saw that randomly on YouTube, the whole concert.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, so we covered Erling Haaland, capitalism versus socialism, Chris's dad, my daughter, and a bunch of other stuff, and ended it with Chris didn't know that Metallica played a concert at Tower Records on Watt Avenue.
So you counted those as well?
Yeah, that's what.
And nicknames. Oh, I had every text or meme or reaction. Yes, I mean everything.
Okay. I'm going to say 81.
Okay.
65.
81 and 65. That's crazy. That's a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I broke it down.
Oh, no.
There were 19 before, 18 and then my text.
Okay.
So there's 19.
So yeah,
that was the pregame.
That was, you go and you look at your phone. Oh, I have 18 missed messages.
So that's 19.
Yeah.
The next batch, my next text is, boy, I liked it better when you guys texted each other. There were 38. And then mine, so that's 39. Then put phone away for a while, and then my last response was something like, yeah, you know what you're talking about, I actually like the first thing better. There was actually an even 100 on that batch.
On that batch alone?
Plus mine. So if you count all of them, and then a finishing 9 was like the post game.
Like we'll do tonight, the media league.
168.
Jeez.
So if you combine your guess and my guess, we're 41.
I think there's so many sad things about that, but I think the saddest is a lot of these texts are long paragraphs.
Yes.
It's not just like, oh yeah, says who? Says me. Oh yeah, your mom. Oh yeah. It's not that.
Well, some.
It's like I sent one at one point that had bullet points. Legitimately. Number 1. Number 2. And in closing, that's one text. I would hate.
In summation.
Oh my God.
You're an idiot.
You know what? You should probably copy paste that into ChatGPT and then have that be on the Sactown Sports. That could be our show.
Digital.
Our show blog. Our first and last show blog ever.
Okay, and then I want to follow up with one more guess.
Yeah.
And I think I just did this quickly, so I think I'm going to be close to right. How many times in this 168 text exchange was the phrase "Sorry, Jason" referenced?
8.
Yeah, damn it. That's literally what I was
go
about.
Higher, lower, agree.
It's no fun, but that's what I was gonna say. So I'll agree. 8.
Okay. I saw 6.
Okay. Damn it. Why? You know what's strange is why do I feel better about us apologizing less to you? Okay. Last question. By the way, we are getting into summer, and the reason I can tell we're getting into summer is that if you know the show, you know that from 6 to 6:24, it's always our morning calisthenics. We call it the blah. It's almost never sports.
That was last night.
It's starting to become closer to the first hour. Is this? So we blew through this segment. That's fine. It was just going to be the A's lost.
They did.
And they did. And the Giants got delayed?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you talk to anyone else? For example, did you at any point share with your wife this conversation? Or just
a lot of times I do, because sometimes I go, you would not believe this. And then back and forth. Dave said this, Chris said this, and then it went to here. No.
You just let it go.
I was exhausted.
Okay, and without getting specific, because that would.
Oh, you know what? Also, now that I think, I forgot about that. She had a girls. They went to dinner. Girlfriend.
Okay.
So it was just me
Yeah,
and
boys'
Jackson.
night. Okay.
I was just venting to him.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he
tuned me out.
Of here. Yeah, he's like, I got no bandwidth for this garbage dad. Without getting specific, because I would never want to put her or you in this position. Just a general answer. When you explain these to her in the past, does she ever take sides, or does she just observe and react?
Yeah, I think I know what to share. And so generally what I'm sharing is something that I think the phrase that comes back would be kind of what your defense mechanism might be, is a laughter and go, that's stupid.
Right.
So I'm like, so she thinks it's funny.
Yes. Oh, she and I have the same one.
So it's like, oh my gosh, that's so stupid.
When I laugh,
but there's a laughter in it. Like, what an idiot.
Oh, okay, well, generally the more I insult somebody while laughing, the funnier I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. All right.
But like that one, I'm like, no, I'm not.
Some numbers.
I do it out of protecting you guys.
I think, honestly, reading that should make you feel better about your life. And just in general, it's like, wow, what a couch those two need to be on. Wait, what? We'll take a break when we return. All right, we'll smush a couple.
You know what? I got to say this. Half the time, I expected to arrive here today and see a body in the parking lot. What? One of you two.
Oh, I was like, what, there's a murder in the parking lot? I gotcha. No, it's...
Maybe both.
I think at one point I did invite Chris to do something to himself. That's always go to.
And then I'd be like, I have no idea. Can I see your phone?
No, I think I used the term. Never mind. I had ritual in it though. Yeah.
Yes,
I did. You're right. Well, it was you and somebody else. Now, remember, I was inviting you and someone else. Yes. Okay, we'll keep that to ourselves. We'll take a break.
Right.
Well, when we come back, that's on the extended cut. We'll kind of mush these segments together. We'll get into a tiny little bit of baseball, but NBA numbers are in for the finals. I was told the NBA is dead, and apparently it is not. Boy, you guys really like this finals, as short as it was. We'll talk about it next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
At Big O, when tire trouble is what you're focused on, our team of experts say, bring it on. Now through July 5th, come into our Tread White and Blue sale and get $100 in instant savings on 4 select in-stock Nitto, Toyo, and Cooper brand tires with installation purchase. Plus, get our Fuel Economy Saver package with any purchase, along with a fuel system treatment free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required. Disposal fees and shop fees extra were permitted. See store for pricing. A full tank of gas is required to properly perform the fuel system treatment at the store. Eligibility may vary. Not valid with other offers.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Get ready for the Expo sale at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, June 17th through 20th. For 4 days only, save big on everything you need for your food service operation. Shop huge discounts on refrigeration, ice machines, gas cooking equipment, indoor and outdoor furniture, commercial cooking tools, glassware, tableware, and much more. Plus, meet factory reps and enter for giveaways. It's all happening at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, 951 Richards Boulevard. Everything is on sale. Don't miss the best savings opportunity of the year.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, it was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at tmobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Folsom Chevy, General Manager Eric Wilson and his team are dedicated to treating you well and treating your money well. They want to know what you want, what you need to help you decide what's best for you. That's how you're treated at Folsom Chevy. Here's how your money is treated. Right now at Folsom Chevy, they're offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. That's right, 0% on a 2-wheel drive, a 4-wheel drive, an LT, RST, High Country, you name it. Folsom Chevy is truck country. You can find them at the Folsom Auto Mall, just off Highway 50 between the Hazel and Folsom exits. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy. Together, let's drive. Find out more about the 0% financing offer at folsomchevy.com. Must finance with GM and approved credit. $16.67 per $1,000 financed. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7th, 2026.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
All right, back here on the show as we roll right along, taking you till 10 o'clock today. Matt and Kayla will join us a little bit later as they get ready for their show from 10 to 2. We'll have a crosstalk, a little celebrity birthdays to wrap up the show. But it's just a lovely Wednesday morning.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a place to go to for lunch, I would suggest Super Taco, 1 o'clock, England versus Croatia.
What Super Taco? There's a couple of them.
Well, I would say the Super Taco on Franklin and Florence, 7131 Franklin Boulevard.
You know, word's out. Super Taco's a place to be.
And some have said if you go there and ask nicely, you may be able to see the show text thread with Chris.
Nope. I didn't hear that one.
I did. That's what they're saying on the streets. Just ask.
we'll get more info on that later.
Okay.
Make sure people know. Yeah, England playing today. We got. And by the way, for you World Cuppers out there, we got a little bit of coverage of it today. We're gonna have some fun with it.
Doing better than ESPN.
Yeah, have you heard about that? Yeah, there's a little bit of a kerfuffle. The idea is that ESPN's kind of lightly covering it because they don't want to promote the Fox product.
They have a show dedicated to it right now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Fox just being sensitive. I don't know, but there's actually some fun stuff to talk. Even if you're not, look, I promise you this, even if you're not into the tournament or a soccer fan, our coverage isn't going to be like, Mbappe yesterday was just, I mean, we'll mention that, but a lot of it's going to be the stuff around. We'll do the fun part, the stuff around.
Apparently Scotland drinking everything in Boston.
We've got that. We've got songs. We got a lot of that. The numbers are in, Jason Ross, for the NBA Finals. And my goodness.
4-1 Knicks.
Yeah, that's what happened. And in that 5-game series, the NBA is reporting that on ABC. See, they specifically are saying on ABC and ESPN, which is interesting to me because some of these numbers can get skewy with all the different ways to watch and what they are and aren't counting, what they have and haven't counted in the past. But over ABC and ESPN, the finals averaged 24.5 million viewers. That was Game 5. The most watched Game 5 since 1998. The audience peaked at 33 million towards the end of it. And overall, the finals averaged 20.6 million, according to Nielsen, which also lets us know that we're the number 1 rated sports show in the
There's
city.
that Nielsen thing again.
It's the Nielsen thing.
Does that take into account like streaming and?
That's what I was saying. They very specifically say over ABC and ESPN. So I like that they're pointing out the specifics, and I take that as network. I do not know if that also counts like ESPN Plus, which is the app, that type of. Either way, eyes on it because nobody's going to watch on TV and be on ESPN Plus. I doubt it, unless maybe you have the alternate, the McAfee coverage or whatever.
Yeah.
That 20.6 million was the highest since the 1998 series between Chicago and Utah. That's the Michael Jordan push-off there when he won his 6th and final NBA title. That averaged 29.04, the highest since ABC and ESPN started carrying the NBA Finals in 2003. What's really interesting is that the Warriors' victory over Cleveland in 5 games averaged 20.4. The Cavs beating the Warriors in 7 averaged 20.2. But the part that gets me, Jason, last year's finals between the Thunder and the Pacers averaged 10.3 million over 7 games. So
market size does make a difference.
That is honestly, I think, the takeaway there. Now, one thing I also want to point out, because we as a society will jump on something when it seems weird, but it's kind of like what you always talk about with jinxes. Mm-hmm. Like when we think something can be jinxy, we're all over it. But then when the thing doesn't happen, we don't talk a lot about it. Right. I just want to point this out. For the NBA is rigged crowd, the NBA gets these numbers earlier than we do and had every possible. If you were going to rig a series or at least extend it, remember, Scott Foster was the ref in Game 5, and he's known as the series extender. They missed out. Think about this. By the Knicks winning that game, they missed out on 1, maybe 2 games where they would have gotten even probably better ratings as the series ramped up to 6 or 7. Usually the longer a series goes, the higher the ratings go. So you've got that they would sell advertising on next year. Also, all the inventory for Game 6 and 7, which is what makes sports so crazy to sponsor and to broadcast, because you're selling a product that you don't know what it is yet. It could be a 4-game series. It could be a 7-game series. It depends on something completely out of your control. I don't know what the numbers are, but I would imagine the NBA lost and the networks lost somewhere in the low 9 figures, over $100 million, by not having an extra 2 games. Not to mention what they could have sold next year's. Well, it's already in a. They've already sold it to the network, but what the advertising would sell for next year. So that wasn't rigged.
Well, what the league didn't account for was 2 very important things.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox and Mitch Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox, he does not care about. God, I saw somebody write. It was that guy. I know we got a break. The guy I Show Speed, the streamer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was like on a skateboard. He jumped over a trash can, and somebody captioned it. Streamer I Show Speed leaps over De'Aaron Fox on a skateboard. Hey, that's where we're at right now. Woof. We'll take a break when we come back. All right, 3 for Madness. We'll get to the World Cup, what's going on. We got some fun stuff for you as well regarding that, including all the different things the World Cup is bringing to the United States. We'll get to that next.
Are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Dang, I forgot the wakeboard. How am I supposed to enjoy myself without my favorite water activity? I mean, sure, we could still go tubing, fishing, or even just relax on a floaty, but without the wakeboard, what's the point?
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
Ah, this feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with 1 dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton & Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Woodland. Chad, I got a question. What's happening for Chryslers make this the summer event?
Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on those hard-to-find new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. Plus, you can take advantage of available 5.9% for 84 months financing with no payments for 90 days on select inventory.
Chad, you've always got the best selection of Rams and now the best interest rates.
We are truck people at Hoblet. That's why we have over 600 new Rams available. And more importantly, the hard-to-find Rams you're looking for. That means your new Ram is waiting at HobletDodge.com.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after 10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in. 10 of the net savings, see dealer for details.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
Skeeter here, my card. Field Tech, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District. I never met a Culex terrasalis I didn't want to smack. That's Latin for mosquito. Hey, it's time again to fight the bite. Time to protect yourself from West Nile virus by applying insect repellent. Once a week, drain stagnant water and report dirty green swimming pools. Ew. They're breeding grounds.
The Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you it's time to fight the bite.
My card never gets old.
For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
All righty then. Hour 2 already. All right, well, Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Ladd, the whole crew here. And your phone calls, if you wish, 1-800-920-1140 is your phone line. 441140 is your text line. And, chat, text. We're here as the old Don and Mike show used to say, we're here to believe you. Yeah.
Why do you care?
Why do you care? 3 for Madness.
Do you paint your bald spot?
Question 1.
Some say yesterday was the buzz that it seemed like the first day the World Cup fully kicked into gear. Do you agree?
I know what they meant. You know, from our perspective, the World Cup kicked into gear when it opened, and then, of course, the Team USA played.
Last Friday, 4-1.
But yesterday, you had Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, and then Lionel Messi.
A little hat trick.
Little hat trick.
The big boys came to play.
The big boys came to play, and now England plays today. So everyone's pretty much, now we're in, I get from an international standpoint, this is now we're into it. And the buzz is great. The buzz is fantastic. I love the stories that are coming out. I got this one. This is from Huddersfield Town fan Katie Holmes, who is not that one, the other one, who's out here watching the World Cup. And she went to, and again, this is the stuff I love, Europeans doing things like rodeos.
Oh, okay.
So she went to a rodeo along with a lot of other, apparently, I'm going to guess, English soccer fans. And you can tell that English soccer fans are at a rodeo when you hear this. When you hear this. There's a rodeo going on right now. They're playing the song, and the English fans have now. I don't know this for a fact.
The rodeo's never seen anything quite like that.
I don't think it has, and I've been to a couple of PBRs and rodeos and the like. Generally, the only songs I hear sung are the national anthem, and maybe someone will sing along with a country song every once in a while that they play during a break.
Not usually the whole crew like that, or most of the crew.
I don't think that's ever happened. In addition, Chris mentioned this earlier. Scottish soccer fans have been having a blast in Boston over the past week with they call themselves the Tartan Army, taking over restaurants and pubs. They've also, shockingly, been drinking a lot of beer. They've been drinking so much beer that some Boston bars ran out of beer.
Whoa.
Sam Adams, I thought he died a long time ago, but says that its Boston Tap Room ran out of Sam Adams Boston Lager over the weekend because Scottish soccer fans drank it dry. From Thursday to Sunday, it said the Tartan Army drank 4 times as much Boston Lager as it normally sells during a typical 4-day holiday stretch like the 4th of July. Wow. They had to schedule an emergency delivery just to keep up. Hennessy's bar in downtown Boston told the Globe that it tripled its St. Patrick's Day sales
in Boston
and sold out of beer altogether. Quote, "We've been here over 30 years. We've never seen anything like it." Federal Wine and Spirits in the Financial District told the Globe they sold out of Budweiser and Corona, and the door on one of its refrigerators broke from being opened and closed so many times. Scotland is next scheduled to play Morocco at Boston Stadium in Foxborough at 3 p.m. this Friday.
The World Cup is good for business.
It's really good for business.
So I've been a part of a situation like that.
Where the beer's all gone?
For the U.S.-Mexico game the night before party, they had like 20 taps that all ran out of beer to where they just started selling cases of bottled beer.
Jeez. Look, dude, let's go.
Yeah.
And it's not just all drunken
fun.
This and that. Scotland fans have donated so far, as of yesterday, nearly $30,000 to charities in Providence as a thank you for welcoming them. $10,000 to the Children's Hospital Cancer Unit, $10,000 to soccer for underprivileged kids, $6,500 to help kids learn bagpipes. I am here for that.
You are.
They ran audio before the bars open. Just as the bars opened, some intrepid reporter was out there running audio, and we have a clip of one of the Scottish fans talking before he went in to drink.
Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
And they went and drank everything.
Sound like there was a horse involved.
Yeah, they brought their Scottish horses.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
It's tough, but I guess the plains have a little horse area underneath where
I've seen
where
that.
I mean, the Dutch fans are riding around on horses in Dallas.
Dude, did you see the Norway fans sitting on the escalator as it was going up and rowing?
Yes.
I'm just, I'm so
Creative.
here for it. I'm so here for it. And I said this before I got involved in European football. I've said it almost my whole career. We can do that. Like, it amazes me it hasn't caught on, and I still maintain in my lifetime it will become a thing. And I think that Sacramento Kings fans are the ones that could absolutely light the flame when it comes to songs during contests. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the Eagles and a few other. It's not that it never happens. But I dream of a day where, first time out in the fourth quarter, where maybe not the one, Scott Fresh comes out, start of the fourth quarter, get up, get out of your seat, whatever. at some strategic point, first time out of the fourth, whatever it may be, that's the cue, and the scoreboard kind of cues it, and generally what these songs are lyrics that are worked out to make sense for the home team, in this case the Kings. They're sung to almost always sung to a tune that everybody knows.
Yeah.
God Save the Queen, or for us, My Country 'Tis of Thee, whatever. America the Beautiful, but instead of saying My Country,
This land is your land.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, this is our stadium and you are stupid, and whatever it would be. It wouldn't be that. That would be terrible. But and I dream of a day when we're doing that. It kind of like the whole Light the Beam thing or the Keegan Murray call and response. This is the perfect fan base to do. We're really good at this. And I dream of that day when there's like a national broadcast, LOL, of a Kings game, and they come back from break specifically, or they don't go to break specifically, and you've got Mike Breen or whoever's on the call saying, we got a treat for you if you haven't heard this, and then they play the whole thing, and it is just echoing. And I've said this before, but we were there. We were a sliver. As a matter of fact, funny enough, we talked about him yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Amazine and I, Craig is the former director of broadcasting VP with the Kings, and
Things are getting better.
Had his hands in everything. We had a lyric sheet. We had a song that we had tested out. It was very basic, it was good. And the whole idea was, for a handful of games, people would get a lyric sheet at the door. Eventually, people are going to have it memorized. We got the okay to have the lyrics on the screen. We were going to cue it up, the whole thing. We were going to have a section that started it, and then people would be like, what is going on? We'd promote it a little bit and try to get it to take off. Every bone in my body believes it would have taken off. It would have worked. And then Craig got let go the 2 games before we were going to do it. Craig moved on to go do something else, and the idea died with him. I swear to God we can bring that back. I love that aspect of European sports, and I think our fans are every bit as.
Yeah. Spurs were doing a little bit of that, right?
They were doing they did the Iceland, I think, is who started it.
The clapping, but even just like during game, there would be a little bit more rhythmic. Chanting, soccer-ish feel to that game.
It's almost certainly going to be a small market that start. I want it to be us. I know it can be us, and I wish we could partner up. And a lot of times these things start organically. I think we need a little bit of help from game ops there, and they've always been wonderful about that stuff. Yeah, the whole Domantas Sabonis chants. That we're right there. Now, every time the World Cup comes around or soccer's in the news, there's a lot of talk about why is it football over there and soccer over here? And the truth of the matter is, as much as, and this is not me advocating to change the name, but first off, because it makes sense. We call football, and it barely touches a foot. In a perfect world, soccer would be football here and over there, and we'd have another name for, as they call it.
Well, it's all the British's fault.
That's where we're going. That's where we're going with this segment. So over there, they refer to the NFL, which is gaining popularity in Europe, and they've got, every time they put a game over there at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or whatever, it sells out in seconds, and it's crazy. They call that American football. Mm-hmm. But, it's in the lingo over there where, what are you doing this weekend? You going to go to the footy? And yeah, he's off at the footy, or, whatever they say. And they get confused with the whole American football thing and why we call American football. They think the NFL is just a dressed-up version of rugby to them. But what isn't widely known is where the hell did soccer come from, and why do we call it soccer? Well, the word soccer comes from the term association football, which is the formal name given to the game when the Football Association was founded in England in 1863. A few decades later, schoolboys at Rugby School and then Oxford with that particular genius the English have for mangling perfectly good words, took a soak as in association, but with the hard on the C, and bolted on, as they do with everything, the suffix ER, much like with nicknames, you'd be Rossi, and I'd be Davey, or, whatever. But in this case, ER.
William is Liam.
Liam, thank you. A standard, which was news to you a couple weeks ago. That is a standard piece of Victorian public school slang used to make anything sound more cheerful. Rugby football became rugger. Association football became soccer. The English invented the word. They used it for decades. It appeared in British newspapers and formal writing well into the 20th century. That's the 1900s for us. Without anyone clutching pearls. Soccer was largely the word of the upper class, while the working and middle classes preferred football. So when the upper class began losing its grip on British society in the 60s, soccer went down with it, quietly dropped the way you abandon a phrase once it becomes unfashionable. By the time America was building its own professional leagues, soccer had become entirely natural there, partly to distinguish it from the NFL, which had arrived earlier and planted its flag on the word football. So when they get all in their feelings about how we call it soccer, that's an English word that we adopted from England. It's their damn fault. I just don't know at this point. I think it's too late to fix it. I don't think that's happening.
Pretty far
It
entrenched.
would be pretty funny if baseball started becoming big in England and they called it stickball. And then all of us are like, it's not stickball.
It's baseball. You know what they call baseball over there?
Rounders.
That's right.
I've played rounders in England.
Have you?
Yeah.
They call it rounders over there.
They didn't like my bat flap.
Oh, they weren't there. They weren't there for that.
You can hurt someone.
I've been having an ongoing dialogue with a couple of my friends here at the Republic and a couple of my friends back in England as the World Cup's been going on, and I don't have an answer for this. I have theories, but I don't have an answer. When we first took over the club three years ago this month in Huddersfield, and by we I mean people that are richer than I, there was an attempt very early to bring some things from over here over there. Different halftime shows, fireworks at the end of matches or the beginning of matches during intros, souped up scoreboards and music and all that. And I don't know if I would say universally, Jason, but it was largely greeted with, what are you doing? Take this American crap, or Yank crap, as they would say, short for Yankee, out of here. That's not what we do. We, the fans, create the atmosphere. We don't need lead-ins. We don't need cues. I've had English friends come over here, for example, and one of them, weirdly enough, went to a Spurs game earlier this year. And I remember talking to him about his experience. And he said, I've never seen anything like this.
Isn't that guy supposed to be good? Why did he throw it away and miss all those shots?
That's exactly what he said. He said it was almost like it was a running dialogue of music and entertainment that took breaks for basketball. And he said the craziest thing is even when they're playing, and these are things that are incredibly normal to us, but then hearing it described to me, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can see that. He goes, well, they're playing. They're dribbling the ball, and they're playing this drum, and out of the speakers, they're saying defense, and then hoping the crowd follows with defense, and or they're playing music, like he said, they're the organ sound when the home team was on offense, and the organ would go dun dun dun, and then the crowd would go, let's go Spurs. Now in England or in Europe, they'd be like, we're not talking monkeys. We don't need to be cued. We don't need to be. It's an insult to them, and to them, it's an insult to the game and the fans. Whereas over here, it's all about atmosphere. Now, here's my point. you guys have seen this or watched it on TV, seen it on social media. The amount of Europeans that have come over here and talked about the stadiums, the grandeur, the entertainment, their game, Europe, football over here with the American flair. And they act like, honestly, the closest example I can give you is it's like when I took my 6-year-old daughter to Disneyland and she was watching World of Color for the first time. Like, the food, the people, the atmosphere. It's amazing. They love it. Now, granted, I'm probably not seeing the people that hate it, and there's people like that out there, but I'm trying to put my finger on why it seems the European zeitgeist culture here is so enamored with the way Americans produce the sport live. Yet if you try to do that back home in jolly old, game's gone. Get this yank crap out of here. What is the difference other than is it on their turf? And they just don't want that. Is it a sensitivity much like we had in the 90s? It's the only thing I can think of when a lot of Japanese interests, especially with Seattle, were buying up a lot of businesses here, a couple of baseball and sports teams, and there was this whole oh my God, the Japanese are going to take over everything in America and turn it Japanese. That was a whole thing in the late 80s and 90s. You might remember the movie Gung Ho with Michael Keaton. This is a whole thing for a while. Did you ever see Gung Ho?
No.
Oh, Gung Ho with Michael Keaton. It's a fine movie. Anyways, I don't know why, and I want to find the answer. For a number of reasons. One, because I want to find the answer. Number two, because I want fireworks over there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You can't on Guy Fawkes Day.
Huh? Yeah, that's the thing. Their 4th of July is, the V for Vendetta guy, as I call it, Guy Fawkes, who tried to blow up Parliament or whatever. That's their thing. But it is interesting watching all of this.
Well, I think a lot of the American owners that have gone there previously haven't gone in good faith. It's a money-making.
You're absolutely right.
Investment.
The Blazers with Manchester United, there's a lot of American influence.
Sunderland got destroyed by American owners.
Yeah. And then you just had,
I think there's a fear of that.
Chef Wednesday with, not American, but their owner's name was something Chansiri. I think he was Thai. But they understandably are very sensitive to American influence taking over. And I think I get it. And I know we've got some of our English friends listening, but, once upon a time, the English pretty much owned damn near the whole world. And whether it's Australia, India, they everything was a commonwealth.
Hong Kong.
And then they have slowly, everybody's kind of, Canada. I mean, they've gone on their own and become independent, and England is, they're still a world power, but they're not anywhere near what they were in the early 1900s or before that. I do wonder if it's a very understandable psychological reaction to, hey, everybody's invading our stuff and coming over here and taking over and making it their own. We don't have a lot that's
now you know how we feel.
Ours, right? So, but I love the fact that the Europeans are adopting our culture, as Nick says on the text.
Also, I think a lot of it is who is being vocal. Like, I think a lot of the people that are vocal about they don't want that stuff at their games, I would figure not a lot of them are out here for the World Cup.
That's correct.
And I think a lot of the people that don't really talk about that over there, they're coming over here. It's just like, whoa, what is this?
They're also generally, they skew older, more traditional, more conservative.
What, the ones that are coming out?
No, the ones over there that aren't,
that stayed there. And,
older. And when I say conservative, I'm not talking politics, meaning more like, they just
leave it as is.
Leave it as is. Like, honestly, probably the biggest complaint I've seen from the international community involving the World Cup has been these hydration breaks, which is almost unheard of unless it's in, really poor conditions. And look, let's be honest, of course, the hydration breaks are for commercials more than they are for hydrating the players, and fine. But for them, and I get it, there's an ebb and a flow to the match. There is a symphony, if you will, and a lot of that also has to do with cardio and trying to tire people out and force a sub or this or that or whatever, and they feel like it interferes with all of that. And there are very few sports that are more entrenched or traditional over in Europe than soccer, and the ones that are, like rugby or cricket, I just absolutely can't get into whatsoever or speak on. Period. End of statement.
The best explanation I was given, it was from my friend's roommate, he was English, is soccer in England is if you took the NFL and college football and combined them all together.
I think he's. Wow. I think that's right. I think that's accurate.
Monster.
So then I guess the comparison would be, I'm trying to think of another power. What if if the Chinese started getting into NFL football and they started establishing leagues over there, and then next thing you knew, Chinese businessmen and women started purchasing the Chiefs and the Patriots, and I don't know what the equivalent would be to American culture in soccer to Chinese culture in NFL football or things they would do. But I imagine we would feel a certain sort of way and be a little bit sensitive to international influence on what is. And the NFL is uniquely ours. That is
right.
That is the
With
unique
pride we have on that.
Tons of pride. Dominates. That is to us what soccer football is. European football is over there. We'll take a break. When we come back, they actually played matches yesterday, and the stars were out in the World Cup. Beyond that, I've got some audio for you guys that you're very much going to enjoy. I promise. We'll do that next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com.
Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Don't miss out on the biggest action sports event happening in Sacramento this June. Tickets are now live for MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026. See nearly 100 of the world's best skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Music performances featuring electronic music icon Cascade on Friday, June 26th, and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard, and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
It's time for your Sactown Soccer Report. Powered by Sac YOLO Mosquito and Vector Control District.
This week's key matches include Belgium versus Egypt, Austria versus Jordan, England versus Croatia, Czechia versus South Africa, USA versus Australia, Netherlands versus Sweden, and Spain versus Saudi Arabia.
In soccer, defense wins championships. At home, defense stops mosquitoes. Train standing water. That's your backline. Dress with sleeves and defend with repellent. That's your keeper. Keep your doors and screens tight. That's your shutout. Sac YOLO Mosquito and Vector Control District. More tips at fightthebite.net. The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Hey there. 1-800-920-1140 is your phone number. Got some goals to talk about. Stars were out. Kylian Mbappe from France, one of the favorites.
Mbappe has another one out of nowhere. 3-1.
That's who's winning it.
That's you got France.
Yeah.
You're on a run with the Spurs or Knicks in 5.
Yeah. I see London. I see France.
Uh-huh. Who's underpants?
Oh, I don't know.
You gonna disclose that or let your own? Okay. Private. Okay. Norway got underway.
Mm-hmm.
And big blonde Viking Erling Haaland got on the board.
Norway?
Well, no.
And there it is! Erling Haaland meets the World Cup. The World Cup meets Erling Haaland.
They haven't met each other?
They introduced
First time.
Yeah, in the U.S. Erling Haaland was born in Leeds, which is where I stay when I'm over there. He was
Have
born.
you seen him? Have you met him?
I have not. He was born in Leeds because his dad was playing for Leeds at the time. He moved to Norway when he was, I think, 3.
That's a player also played for Manchester City.
Say that again. Oh, his dad
also
yes.
played for Manchester
What's
City.
his dad's name?
Alfie.
Yeah, Alfie Haaland. Mm-hmm. And his mom was an athlete too. I forget what sport she played, but his
Decathlon.
mom. Yeah. So he comes from a whole, like, her side of the family is a big soccer family.
He's like Spike from Little Giants.
But he grew up.
Okay.
I wonder if he still is, but I know he grew up a Leeds United. His whole dream was to win with Leeds United.
Yeah, that's why he was wearing a Manchester City jersey when he was a kid.
Well, he's documented, grew up a Leeds United fan because that was his first. That's where his dad played, and he was a fan of theirs. Unfortunately, I'm fine with it. Unfortunately for Leeds, they were not able to sign him, and he's pretty good, Jason.
They've been caught out there. A horrible error at the back. And guess who was around to pounce? Iraq plotted their own downfall because you don't want to do anything like that when this man is around. This man is Erling Haaland.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
So 2 stars, Mbappe with 2,
Well, and then
Haaland with 2.
Yeah, and then you had some guy named Lionel Messi. I think he
Not sure who he is.
He had a goal.
Messi on the turn, options either side. Lionel Messi, there's your goal. There's more history. There's the magic man again.
And then he had a goal.
McAllister on the decks and on the save. The rebound is Messi's second goal. He might end the night as the World Cup's all-time top goal scorer. Messi with 2, Argentina with 2. Total control for the defending champions.
3 stars with 2 goals.
2's really crazy.
So Mbappe had 2 goals.
Yeah.
Haaland had 2 goals.
That's great.
Messi had 2 goals. And then John Strong with the Fox call said this.
Goes Nico Gonzalez, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi! First career World Cup hat trick, ties the all-time goal-scoring record.
It's a fine call.
Is that for Miami?
Nope.
Team USA?
First time an MLS player's had a hat trick in the World Cup, though. That's a good stat. Good. That was a great call.
Yes, it was.
Great call by John Strong. Can I play an alternate call for you?
Sure.
This is by a young announcer just trying to break into the business.
Okay, I respect that.
I think his name is Andres Cantor.
Mm-hmm.
Andres Cantor on Telemundo, and here's the
Telemundo.
Here's his version. See which one you like better of Messi's third goal.
Ahí va Messi, prefiere con Nico por aquí. González para Messi. Messi, Messi, Messi. ¡Gol! En su debut de este sexto mundial, en su partido 200, que estaba la duda que si había que dosificarlo, que si iba a arrancar de titular, que iba a arrancar de suplente. Que...
I don't know what he's saying.
I heard goal.
I heard goal. I heard hat trick. But then when he starts towards the end there,
it's a nice cadence.
Just
que estaba la duda que si había que dosificarlo, que si iba a arrancar de titular, que iba a arrancar de suplente.
A lot of R's rolling.
It's like when a guitarist is doing that diddly 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 doo.
Is that equivalent? Would Mike Breen have done a triple bang?
That was not a trip. I would say that was a double bang.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's holding off.
Well, because we've seen what happens when Andres Cantor does a triple bang. Would you like to hear his triple bang?
Oh, yeah. We have one?
This is his triple bang.
Va Montiel. Montiel. No!
Triple bang.
Argentina campeón. Argentina campeón del mundo. Argentina campeón del mundo. Argentina campeón del mundo. Argentina campeón del mundo.
He's crying.
Argentina.
This should have been Mike Breen.
Es campeón del mundo.
Mike.
Desde el cielo lo hizo Diego. Lo hizo Cuchufo. Lo hizo el Tata.
This was 4 years ago when Argentina won the World Cup over France on the penalty kick at the end. That's what he should have done.
Do you think I can incorporate any of this into some of my play-by-play?
Please do.
Whether it's Kings or Sac State?
Please do. Please do. I think you 100% can, Jason.
Like Papa does a little bit with touchdown.
Yeah, it's 100%. Now, that was a triple bang.
Okay. There's nothing more than that.
There is one recorded instance, Jason Ross, in footballing history of what we would call a quadruple bang.
No, you don't have it.
And it's not even Andres Cantor.
I don't believe you.
This is not even the World Cup. This is Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford, where Manchester United plays. This is Rio Ferdinand of United.
This was a long time ago because Manchester United was actually scoring a goal that mattered.
To be honest.
So here is Rio Ferdinand and the only recorded equivalent of a quadruple bang in history.
De zurda, Magó hizo una pequeña bicicleta contra Xavi, se frenó otra vez, va por afuera, por adentro, ahora con la derecha vino el centro, controla Zaha, la saca Sissoko al revés, gol de Ferdinand, patea Ferdinand, de zurda al arco, ¡qué golazo! ¡Gol! Río, gol! El 5, porque es para él.
Wait for it. You have no idea what's coming if you don't know. Get ready for greatness. This is a real call. This is not doctored at all.
Río, pa, es el gol de Río, na, el gol lo hizo Río, na, Y lo hizo Río. Na, na, na. ¡Qué gol hizo Río! Na, na, na. La puso en el ángulo. Na, na, na. ¡Qué gol hizo Ferdinand! Na, na, na. Gloria para el Manchester. Na, na, na. Na, 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 Río. ¡Qué golazo hizo Río, Diego! 2 para Manchester, se terminó. 0 para Liverpool. Hay otro puntero en el fútbol grande de Inglaterra.
Just goes right back in.
Yeah. DJ cut it off, and he's like, all right, done.
I mean, look, I've heard, Giants win the pennant.
Yeah.
Do you believe in miracles? We'll see it. We'll see it tomorrow. Nah. I mean, if I'm nitpicking, he missed the hammer at the beginning. He jumped in a little early.
Okay.
But you know what? Live?
Quad bang.
That is what the soccer equivalent of a quad bang sounds like. And I would just like to go back again and say that Mike Breen, I'm not saying he crapped the bed.
But you're not saying it.
A great philosopher and writer once said, you only have one shot, one opportunity. And something about spaghetti that your mom made. Yeah, something about his mom's spaghetti. Mike Breen had that shot. He had that opportunity. The world was waiting.
We were
waiting.
Missed opportunity.
We just wanted a triple bang, Mike. 53 years, Mike. Do you see how hard it is to go back, do it again? Anyway, great day of World Cup action continues today. We'll take a break. When we come back, you notice that like 90% of the leaks you hear about players that the Kings are working out. It's like, well, the Kings are working out Fred Donktainton from Junior from Southwestern Florida State, and then tomorrow it'll be Jim Thorne Bjornsson from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a couple names for you that have I'm gonna call it, Jason, that have secretly worked out. Names you might be familiar with, and we'll also talk about 1 week away from the draft, why the Kings are working out so many players that they're almost certainly not even going to consider drafting. We'll talk about that and more when we come back next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell us what's happening for Chrysler's Make This the Summer event.
Kick summer off right when you save up to $9,500 off MSRP on new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitudes. You won't find a better looking, more powerful, and comfortable Jeep on the road. There's nothing like moving the family around in luxury.
Yeah, those Jeeps look real nice inside and out.
It's beautiful, but Hoblet is more than Jeeps. Stop by the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter to find whatever you need. With nearly 200 vehicles available and 115 under $30,000, Hoblet needs to be your first stop.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$9,500 toll net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitude after $5,500 factory incentive and $4,000 dealer discount. Incentives include $1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in and $2,000 Make This the Summer event retail cash. 3 of this net savings. Sample VIN 243062. See dealer for details.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TrimFireRadio.com.
This is the sound of Jack buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect! Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! Incredible! What a finish! Sensational combination! Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Power your drive with Mobil 1 Motor Oil. Buy 5 quarts, get $15 back, and score a fast and furious prize after rebate at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need to get the job done. With fast delivery you can depend on and access to technical product experts ready to help you meet any challenge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see. The new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Read into this what you will, but with the announcements every other day that the Kings have worked out, Fred Smith and Bob Smith and John Smith,
right?
You're wondering, well, wait, where's all these brand names that we're looking to draft? Well, apparently both Darius Acuff and Kingston Flemings worked out for the Kings separately, as it's understood, but over the last week-ish, and they kept, no media availability, kept it quiet. Now, does that mean the Kings are going to draft one of them? No.
But possibly. They're both on their radar, I'm sure.
But I would say that, with deference to the fact that what happens above them could change things. We've talked about it before. I think really Flemings, Acuff, Wagler, Brown, almost certainly one of those is going to be a King. And if you ask me to narrow it down even further, I would probably say Acuff or Kingston Flemings, the two that we know they worked out.
Yeah, and that to me is where the interesting part would be if by chance the four stayed that we assume is the front four no matter what order, and then those two went 5 and 6, then what do the Kings do? Now, there's still Brown, there's still Wagler, there's Mara, there's other ways to go, but I don't know what the Kings board looks like, but it feels like the two they're most interested in
yes,
Acuff and Flemings. And so if they're gone, that would be interesting.
No, it would be, because now, or if, Keaton Vogler falls, something like that, he's expected to go somewhere in the top 6 if he were to fall, or somebody else. This draft is going to be really interesting in a week. Again, we think we know the top 4. We think we know the order of the top 4, but have said, 2-3 might flip with Peterson and Boozer. But it does seem, again, as we said yesterday and have repeatedly, it's going to be Domantas, Peterson, Boozer, Peterson, and Caleb Wilson. And then it really gets interesting after that. And
it's the Clippers, because that's interesting, whether they keep it, whether that's moved. I think that's the target to watch, because that to me is the wild card.
Yes, that's where, and I also wonder too what kind of deals, if any, we're going to see. What kind of dominoes are going to fall, what kind of chips are going to fall leading there. But with everything being a week out, it's getting interesting. And of course, we'll have Scott Perry on. We generally get the pick on one of the shows on the station. Yep. It used to be we'd get the pick on the next day. The next morning or whatever, we'll see. Now the draft's 2 days. I don't like that the draft is 2 days. I don't either.
There's 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not a fan of that. We'll have more on the offseason coming up in the next segment. We talked to you earlier about Scotland invading Boston. A little bit more on that, Jason. Here's Boston TV talking about it.
There was no beer. The Scots fans just drunk the place dry, and all they had was Bud Light.
If your favorite beer is missing from a tap,
we've never seen anything like it.
There's a decent chance Scotland had something to do with it. Sam Adams downtown ran out of their signature Boston lager over the weekend and needed an emergency delivery to keep up with World Cup fans. And they're not the only ones running dry.
Pretty much everything. We ran out of everything. Tennent's being number 1.
White Bull Tavern may have run out of Scotland's iconic Tennent's beer, but that didn't stop the party.
The fans have been unbelievable. They're great. They're fun. They're drinking, partying, having a great time.
So you have a drinking kilt for obvious reasons, because it might get some spillage on it. You have a dress kilt, so you always have 2 kilts.
The Dubliner has also been hopping.
And we had our biggest week ever last week.
And it's the one place Scots can still find their Tennent's lager.
Managed to plan ahead and get an extra delivery last Saturday, and I was told yesterday the distributor has ran out also. He's getting his today, and the rest of the city's getting theirs tomorrow.
Do better.
Yeah, come on, be prepared.
Plan a little bit more. And those Scottish fans have taken to, as we said, other sports. Here's the Red Sox game yesterday.
What a night. Just a brilliant group of people. Still singing from the break. The song's been over for minutes.
We know how to have fun.
I don't know, good planning by the Red Sox, I think. I see a lot of Red Sox jerseys in Scottish colors with a Scottish flag on them. I got to imagine that's the team doing that. Very, very smart. And then, of course, normally when there's a lot of people and a lot of drinking, there's going to be a lot of roughhousing, a lot of mess, a lot of trash. Here's a Boston City worker talking about that.
They deep, man, and they could drink, too. What? Are you kidding me, man? They must don't got no water over there in Scotland. After they're gone, I'm one person cleaning up after them, man, and it ain't that bad. They came, conducted themselves, man, with class, dignity, man, and they like our city. So I'm happy they came, man.
That's great. and you're hearing
they
stories
picked up after themselves? My goodness.
They came out, they sang, they drank, they were happy, they had a good time, they cleaned up afterwards. And look, I can't stand FIFA as an organization, and no, I'm not.
They're literally the worst part of all of this.
Yes, we were, Chris and I were talking this morning about this. There are 61,000 plus seats at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. And as we talked about yesterday, the sponsors have to be, it's not Gillette Stadium, it's Boston Stadium now. FIFA has very, very strict advertising rules. Well,
if you're going to Santa Clara for Levi's Stadium, they have a cover over Levi's.
Yeah. They are incredibly strange and weird about that. It is whatever. But what was crazy is that somebody picked up in the first match there, on the seats, there's a little Gillette logo. But for the World Cup matches, there was a little piece of blue tape over the Gillette logo.
Okay.
That means a group of people had to go to over 61,000 seats and put tape over these logos. I'm going to think, I'm just going to imagine, that because there's multiple matches at that stadium, that they will now have to go back and see if any of it peeled off. They're going to have to do it again. And then when the World Cup's over, they're going to have to remove over 61,000 pieces of tape.
Fun.
I disagree. Also, I wonder, let me ask you this, Jason. Can you think of a price that you would charge if somebody was like, hey, you have a week and I need you to put stickers on all 61,000 plus seats?
I'd do it. But what would I charge?
I don't even know what's a good amount, like 10 grand?
That's a lot.
Yeah. I'll bet you that's at least what they paid in labor and all that. Maybe I'm wrong. How low would you go with $1,000?
I don't know. I don't know how long it would take. So you got to do it by hour, I guess, right? How long? Like the three of us doing it?
Oh, that'd be kind of a fun radio bit.
Yeah. I did 12 sections. I only did 4.
I mean, you got to think at some point your back would start hurting.
That's the first thing I thought of.
You're stooping a little bit down, and that's fine for a while. But then when you get to like number,
maybe they have like an applicator where you're like you know, with
the
price gun
paper. Oh yeah. Oh, that. What if you had like
you roll on a skateboard and the road behind?
Oh, now that would be okay. You know what, you guys. You know what I am? I'm stupid. I'm thinking that like they're rolling around with like those little sticker books and they're peeling each one off. But yeah, I don't think that's how they're doing. You're right. It's a. Well, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun to do the.
The first 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Then you only have 63,000 to go.
Almost there.
Man, if you hated FIFA before.
Oh, God. We'll take a break. When we come back, big off-season storylines as we get halfway through the program. Does Scott Fresh still help us out for this, even though it's a 4-day week?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think he's here. I saw him in the hallway.
I came in late. I didn't see if he was there. Usually we hug. All right. So we'll do that. By the way, also, wouldn't mind getting him. I know he's always in studio live for these. But it'll be kind of nice during the year to maybe get him in studio live for one of these. Just like,
stay.
Yeah, just stay, hang out. Kings' big off-season storylines, or the NBA, I should say. There is quite a few. We haven't really talked much about that all week. We'll check in there before we go around the diamond and do the rest of the program next.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
You know, I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, you know, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Welcome to your Wednesday. Plenty of sunshine in the forecast today, and after a comfortable morning thanks to that Delta breeze, we're on our way up into the afternoon, expecting those daytime highs similar to yesterday, peaking upper 80s to low 90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
The
The Los Angeles Angels arrive in West Sacramento for a high-stakes 4-game AL West rivalry series beginning Thursday, June 18th. Don't miss your chance to experience some of the most intense, high-energy baseball the division has to offer all weekend long. Grab a Jacob Wilson bobblehead on Saturday and celebrate Father's Day with an exclusive Hawaiian shirt giveaway. Visit athletics.com/tickets to grab your seats today.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
There's only one Ozempic.
Hello, I'm Ozempic. Because this ad is 30 seconds, I can't get into everything I'm FDA approved to do, so I'm just going to play my jingle again. But first, ask your doctor about which FDA approved uses of me, the Ozempic pen, may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide injection, 2 milligrams. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA approved Ozempic. Now here's that jingle again.
There's only one Ozempic.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
Get ready for the expo sale at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, June 17th through 20th. For 4 days only, save big on everything you need for your food service operation. Shop huge discounts on refrigeration, ice machines, gas cooking equipment, indoor and outdoor furniture, commercial cooking tools, glassware, tableware, and much more. Plus, meet factory reps and enter for giveaways. It's all happening at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, 951 Richards Boulevard. Everything is on sale. Don't miss the best savings opportunity of the year.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers, make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Verlawn.
All right. Yeah. Wish we had those Scottish folk in here doing maybe a return song. God bless this morning show. It's just a great show. Radio is really good, you know. Man, see there, look, off the top of our heads. Yeah. I especially liked the line Ray A-A-A-D-O. That was very yeah. One more thing on that. You like Jason, we're known to pound a few drinks.
Totally known for that.
Like, after the show, maybe in the office, we'll kick back and hammer.
This show on average has 7 to 8 drinks a week, right?
I'd say this show on average has about 7 to 8 drinks a week is correct. And unfortunately,
feels low.
Yeah. Depending on what's going on. How much texting is happening.
Oh, last night.
I will say this has probably been my most sober World Cup.
That's it really so far.
So far.
Just wait.
In the early rounds.
Just you wait. But I when I see the Scottish folk and so many others, but the Scots are in the spotlight right now. And they're going around and it's just the beer. And they're drinking the beer and they're starting early and they're drinking the beer all day. And then whether there's a match or not, they're doing that. And then they are singing and having fun and they all know each other and they're all traveling around and drinking the beer and then, go to sleep, wake up, breakfast, something oily and greasy and, to soak up all that booze. And then they're drinking and drinking and drinking. There is a part of me, I've always felt like it was kind of a blessing that I basically have kind of, I wouldn't say an allergy to alcohol, but I've just never, I do kind of have an allergy to alcohol, the headaches. But I've always been jealous a little bit of those folk that can just go. They just go, and they don't get hangovers. And if they do, they just
it's
power
years
through.
of practice, building that
key
tolerance.
Is hydration.
Of more beer, or?
You got to mix in some water while you're...
I have tried so hard over the years, dude. I have done a thing where, I drink water in between every drink. I tried one time it's how I got into tomato beers, because somebody said that if I drank the tomato juice with the beers, that the tomato juice would help keep me hydrated, and it didn't work. The only thing I have ever found that ever came close to working, there's something to the higher quality booze, the less the hangover. I think there is something to that, at least with me. But my best friend growing up, Brett, I've said this many, many times on the show, he is the most functional alcoholic I've ever seen in my life. He is I'm not doing a bit, right? Because alcoholism is a very serious thing. I'm telling you right now, dude, I've known him since 4th grade. I love him. He is as close to...
Did he start then?
No, but he certainly didn't wait till he was 21. This dude would come over with his backpack. I've said this before. And he would have a plastic handle. It'd be a gallon of Albertson's charcoal-flavored vodka or charcoal-filtered vodka. I'll never forget. And a giant jug of Sunny Delight. But he wouldn't break that out at first. He'd drink a 12-pack of God knows what beer.
But he had Sunny D?
He had Sunny D. And he would start with, the 12-pack was the appetizer. And this wasn't a great beer St. Pauli Girl. This was always it would be some days. Nice reference. Some days it would be a pale ale. Some days it would be Bradford's oatmeal stout double bock, look like syrup.
Depends on how much money he had at the time.
Jason, you're exactly correct.
The one thing I heard him say when we were at an event or something like that is there was a time where I had to pick between a sandwich and a Guinness.
He's got many famous quotes in our circle. The most famous, Chris, that you're alluding to is, hey, because anytime somebody you gonna eat beer, there's a sandwich in every beer.
That's it. That was it.
There's a sandwich in every beer. He would also oftentimes walk into bars and yell out,
Is this Brett?
This is Brett. He would walk into a bar back in our single days, and if he was already going, and you have to understand this guy, big mutton chops, about 5.
He'd fit right in with the Scots.
Right in with the Scots. He really is European. And he's built I don't know if you know what a weeble wobble is, but he think of what a beet looks like. He's rotund. Looks a lot like the mascot for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Just to give you a visual, but larger. Yes, and he'll even do that. And he had the best hair growing up, but then in his early 20s he started balding. His family they're all bald. And he has that reverse mohawk thing where he's got hair on the sides and in the back, and he grows that long. I've said this before. And the top, the dome, is completely bald. But he wears Kangles frontward, so it just looks like he has long hair underneath. But if he takes it off, it looks like a lion's mane without the face. So he would start with the 12-pack of beer. And then it's the evening. That was the light drinking for the day. And then he gets into the hard stuff. And it's a glass. By the way, he would bring his own plastic cups in the backpack of doom.
Resourceful.
And it would be ice, little bit of ice, probably 3/4 vodka. And then he would finish it off with like a sklooch of Sunny D.
Not a sklooch.
A sklooch.
He first started with milk, then purple stuff.
Yes, exactly. Oh, Sunny D. He would take his finger to mix it, and then
taste
the rainbow.
Right. Yep.
And he
eats more sun.
He would finish off almost the entire bottle before the end of the night. Now you might
never shared.
Yeah. No, he did. Anytime you wanted to. If there was a night where I would say, you know what, let me have one, it was the best day of his life. Bro, I got you, dude. I got you, bro. And he was so happy. I can count on one hand since I met him the times I would drink with him.
Mm-hmm.
And inevitably the following morning, it would end up with me puking my guts out. And then eventually going out into the living room where he would have passed out on the couch watching, Marcy Playground videos at 3 a.m. on MTV. And he would wake up, grab the almost full drink that he had poured before he passed out, stick his finger back in, stir it, drink it, just pound the entire screwdriver of Sunny D and vodka, and then yell out, "Good morning, bitch!" And that was the start of his day. Now, you might say to yourself, that's a crazy Friday night, man, or Saturday night. Like, how do you even get through the weekend? That was most every night. I live with the guy.
He had a routine.
Now, he would go to work. By the way, he's raised 2 wonderful kids. He's been married longer than I have. He has a great job with this. He owns his house outright. Like, he is and he's not rich. He works for the state. They're very good with their money. They're very organized and normal. But he is a flaming alcoholic when it comes to this whole thing. Like, just on fire.
Oh.
And it's always been like it's his superpower. Now, I'm sure.
You sound jealous.
I'm not trying to play with alcoholism here, and I know it's a serious thing.
I think you're thinking if you were to have one of those nights, you would not want to wake up terrible.
I would like to be able to have one of those nights because I have been inebriated before. And when you're with friends and you're out, there is a long period where it is fun and you're palling around, you're saying things. And I'm a happy guy. I'm not a mean buzzed guy. I'm a happy guy. I wouldn't say a hugger, but I'm hey man, it would be one of those like, Jason, man, I really appreciate everything you've ever done for me. It'd be one of them things. And then the next day, like, please don't talk about any of that stuff ever again. But then the next day, if not the next couple of days, it's absolute murder. And I've always wondered how those and a lot of people listening right now, I would say the majority of people listening right now are like, yeah, I come home, crack open a couple beers, maybe go to the bar with the boys on the weekend. Yeah. That's what men do.
You got to build your tolerance.
I dated a bartender, Jason, for 2 years. I had full access to booze for 2 years, 5 nights a week, and that's the most I've ever drank, and it never got better. It never got better. And there's other side effects to it too we won't bring up.
Yeah.
But man,
way to go, Brett.
Nick says, before you describe Brett, I thought him looking like Ray Jackson from Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Talk about ogre.
I'm going to kill you.
R.I.P.
Anyways, good for you guys, man. Honestly, good for you guys. Just God bless and keep having fun and
Good Lord willing.
Good Lord willing. And as we said earlier, FIFA is a corrupt, terrible, horrible, horrific organization. But I'm so happy for the businesses. I'm so happy for the
good of business,
the great PR. Knock on wood. One stupid thing could mess it all up, but I think the image, and I'm not saying it's entirely unearned, but the image a lot of foreigners, Europeans, et cetera, have about America is they come over here and all we do is eat barbecue and shoot each other. Like that, I'm not even joking. Like they think that like we're all carrying on the street.
That's only some of what we do.
Yeah, and they're just so enamored with, and
it's not even what we do best.
It's not what we do best. I'm really a fan. From the 916, drunk neighbor John can attest that Dave sucks. Never has come and imbibed with Sam and I, and I'll never come down there and imbibe John. But what I think John's always.
Why don't you want to do that?
What, drink with them?
Yeah.
I don't want to drink at all.
Oh, okay.
It's
hey,
not
John,
them.
I'll gladly
Chris
take
would. The problem
invitation.
that John's always given Sam crap. John's bit is that Sam and I aren't real friends. Our family spent Easter together once. Other than that, he's saying.
Was that the time?
That was and it was at my house. But what John doesn't realize or doesn't acknowledge is that it's like an hour drive to Sam's house in Elk Grove from where I live. That's 45 minutes.
Okay.
That's an hour and a half round trip, man. It's not just like if Sam lived in Roseville, I'd see him and Emily often. I'd see them more often. Elk Grove's not a hop and a skip for me, man.
99 or 5?
I don't want to get too into his business. I think 99.
Okay.
I think if I remember right, 99, but I could be wrong. So,
Mine or Sheldon?
Yes. Peg says Dave, instead of drinking, has a raging A1 sauce drinking problem.
And ranch.
Yeah, and ranch. Tortilla Jackson says, I just ripped my pants at work.
Oh, man.
So, Tortilla, let us know. We'll keep up to date on that. What does the underwear look like? Because if you're wearing like, let's say, I asked because if you're wearing like black jeans or pants or something, you have black underwear on. Well, that's not a huge deal. But if you're wearing like whatever and you got like tighty whities on or something, or you're commandoing, then that's a whole. Hey, it's a whole different animal, Jason.
That for sure is. That's brave. Maybe have a second pair of pants.
Honestly, hey, there's two pieces of advice I give people and two pieces only. Okay, number one, if you're having kids, make a Facebook page, keep it private, put all the pictures and videos you can up on there so that you can
I paid my taxes.
You get Facebook memories years later. The second thing, always carry a complete change of clothes, a hoodie or a sweatshirt or a jacket, and a pair of shoes in a duffel bag in your trunk. Always have
for robbing banks?
No, for emergencies. Oh. You never know when you're going to need a change of clothes, man.
You don't.
It could be robbing a bank.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, you know what? I'm really tired. I don't want to drive home. I'll stay here tonight. It could be the Kung Pao chicken for lunch didn't go well.
Leftover shrimp cocktail? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
A go bag.
1 hour later. Oh, no. I wish I had a change of clothes.
Oh, wait. I do.
Right there in the trunk. Allow me to waddle over there.
Thanks, the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
I don't know why, but when you said thanks, the Carmichael, that got me. The Pursuit of Happiness is a movie starring Will Smith.
Yeah, I saw it. Good movie.
The Pursuit of Giannis is a B movie I'm tired of. Just get it over with, would you? Can you just get it over with? Can you just either announce that you're not going anywhere and you just signed a 55 year contract?
He wants to go. He's ready.
I think so.
It's time.
I
Which makes me sad because if like Milwaukee's a little like Sacramento, if we ever had a Giannis, well, at least we'd have one title. But I'd also say, oh man, we can't keep the guy we drafted that loved it here, that kind of probably wanted to keep it and stay here. But now the team's at the point where it's just not going to be good enough.
Bill Belichick was famous for many things, but one of the things on him was always he'd much rather get out too early than too late.
Yeah,
and
it's getting close.
I think Giannis is a really interesting case study that doesn't get talked about enough in the sense of I don't know how many years he has left in his prime. he got started. I mean, he was a little kid. He was a young, wiry, thin, skinny little guy. Little, not short, but. And we watched him grow into that body and do what he does. Is he a guy that's going to play into his early 40s like LeBron? Is he a guy that's got 2-3 years left and says, I'm done? And I think that's part of the difficulty of acquiring him.
Yeah, because you're going to have to give up a lot. I assume. I know he's a big price tag.
Yeah.
And I assume if you're going for him, you are thinking you have got a legitimate shot of winning a title.
Yes.
I mean, that's why you're doing it. It's not just like I don't know. I can't even think of it. Sacramento, we'll say. They're not doing it just because it's like they're not ready to – they would be a lot better, but they're not ready to jump – like the team that's going for him is like Minnesota, San Antonio, whoever it might be. It's like this is the piece to put us over the top.
You're not rebuilding around Giannis.
No.
And he'll be 32 in December. Now, look.
Which could mean 5 more great years.
If he plays till he's 39, 40, that's 7-8 more years.
Yeah.
Even if you got I think if a lot of teams knew that they had 4 years of prime Giannis left.
They should do it. 4 is forever.
You know what I also kind of wonder? And I'm kind of being dumb here, but I'm not. I wonder if some of the difficulty in trading for Giannis Antetokounmpo is the fact that you're effectively trading for 3 people, not one.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's pretty. He and his brothers are a package.
At least one of them.
They're both on the roster right now. Alex and Thanasis, both on the Bucks roster, and Thanasis Antetokounmpo is making $2.3 million. Now, on one hand, it's like, come on, man, you want to talk about the ultimate Nepo brothers. On the other hand, hey, you know what? Good for Giannis. Why not? Yeah, you're going to pay my brothers too, so that way, and they're making their own NBA money, so he doesn't always have to pick up the check. He doesn't have to support them all, and he has to travel around the country with his brothers playing basketball. Like, how great is that?
Be fun.
Growing up on the streets wherever and doing whatever he did with his brothers and selling watches. Was it Greece? Yeah, it was Greece. I want to get that wrong. Speaking of foreigners' perception of the U.S., Jeremy Clarkson once said America's greatest contribution to the Western world was being able to turn right on a red light. Yeah, that's true.
It's the little things.
And I've said this before. I would really like to adopt this European thing over here. When you're stopped at a red light in England, the light turns yellow before it turns green. It goes red, yellow, green, and green you go. And then it goes green, yellow, red. I absolutely have yet to hear of an actual logical reason why that is not better. You're stopped at a red light, and when it hits yellow, that's everybody's alert to get ready. You've been at a light before that turns green, and you got to wait for the lady to get off the phone and the guy to quit putting on his makeup or whatever the hell it is. And then they go, and you're like, oh, do I honk? Just can you go? Well, the yellow light goes. I'd go a step further, man. I think cars, because I know Teslas do this, I think cars should start standardly putting in some sort of a sensor. Imagine a world in which the light turns yellow before it turns green, and you hear a bing in your car. Just a little bink in your car, and you know, oh, cool, ready to go. Why don't we do that?
Step on the gas and you see a person late walking across the street?
In my world, we call that 20 points.
Oh,
yeah. Was that weird?
Low scoring.
Too much electricity.
Too much electricity.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's what solar's for. Everybody should have solar on top of their, put them big old things on top of your car.
Solar panels?
Solar panels. I always wondered that too. Why don't we see more of that? LeBron James, according to, I think it's ABC 7 in L.A., is, quote, in active negotiations with the Los Angeles Lakers to re-up his contract yesterday. Okay. I don't know how accurate that is, but it wasn't like,
What's from ABC
Dave
7?
Loves L.A. Dave loves it. What?
It is from ABC 7.
Well, I'm just saying, it's not like BillJames.com or, well, bad name to pick. John Jacob Jingleheimer.org. It's ABC 7.
Yeah.
So at least there's something to that. And Nikola Jokic, extension eligible this summer. You never know, but I can't see him doing anything but re-signing there for a, I think that negotiation goes like this. Nuggets. Hey, Nikola, actually, Excuse me. Hey, Nikola Jokic's agent. Here. We wrote this up. This is literally the most money that we can possibly pay him. That's the whole negotiation. Can you run this by him? And then the agent goes, hey, let me call him.
Otherwise, I'll bring my brothers in.
Exactly. He's at a horse race, but let me call him. Hey, Nikola Jokic. He calls him by both names. Got a max offer here. You want to? Yeah. Don't bother me. And then, okay, signs it, and then the agent takes it back, and the agent makes 8%.
Was that your Jokic?
Yeah, horse race. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. That wasn't my Jokic. That was a quote.
Yeah.
Exclusively on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. We'll take a break. When we come back, we continue on down the road like they did in the Wiz. Let's go around the diamond, including a game suspended. Was it suspended because there was a tidal wave?
Well,
I don't know. We'll tell you when we come back right here on Sactown Sports.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
Join Sactown Sports 1140 and Super Taco on June 17th at 1 p.m. for the ultimate soccer viewing party. Cheer on England or Croatia. Score team jerseys and prizes. Enjoy great food and wear your colors. Super Taco on Franklin Boulevard, June 17th at 1 p.m. Don't miss it.
Who says Halloween has to wait? It's Summerween with the Sacramento Rivercats on Saturday, June 27th at Sutter Health Park. Get ready for spooky fun, summertime baseball, and a night unlike any other at the ballpark. Don't miss Summerween. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg that the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure though, 'cause now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for their Summer Self-Care Challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffness from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today at norcal-stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at norcal-stretch.com.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Woodland. What's happening, Chad, for Chrysler's Make This the Summer event?
Right now, you can save up to $15,000 off MSRP on one of America's most popular trucks, the new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, with an EPA estimated 22 mpg, you're going to save big at the pump.
That's so important, especially with the gas tax going up next month.
A new Ram could be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term. Plus, you'll enjoy best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort in the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. And with over 600 Rams available, you won't find a better selection of new Ram trucks in stock and ready for you to drive home today.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
15,000 total net savings after factory incentive and dealer discounts. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance on eligible trade-in, 500 Hoblet business owner bonus for verified business owners, and 9,500 dealer discount. 10th net savings. See dealer for details.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 58. San Francisco's first playoff win.
The 49ers celebrated the team's 25th anniversary in 1970 by winning the NFC West. That earned them a trip to the postseason and a matchup against the Purple People Eaters and the Minnesota Vikings. Bud Grant's squad was the favorite, but in a defensive battle led by NFC Coach of the Year Dick Nolan and the 49ers overcame frigid weather, a rock-hard icy field, and earned a 3-point victory 17-14 over Minnesota for the franchise's first playoff win.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140.
That's well done. Mighty Gleason, great and powerful. Whitavius Caldwell Gleason.
Yep.
Good for him.
Fragile ego,
Fragile body, just screwed it all up.
Weak mind, weak spirit.
You had the Mona Lisa and you painted a mustache.
No, I think we were both saying the same thing.
I don't think so. I think he was. By the way, was that his Stevie Nicks? There was a bit of a tone to his voice.
I think it was just Whitey.
Just Whitey
being Whitey.
Oh, that's witty.
Witty Whitey.
What do you got there?
I got a sound clip from 32 years ago.
Okay.
Wondering, want to know where were you 32 years ago?
I know what this is.
When this happened.
As he took the hard hit from Anthony Mason. 6:39 remaining in this first half. Knicks by 2.
We are looking at live pictures of Interstate 5 in Los Angeles. We believe that white vehicle, which is being trailed by a phalanx of California Highway Patrol cars and helicopters belongs to Al Cowlings, who disappeared with O.J. Simpson earlier today, shortly after Mr. Simpson was informed that he was going to be formally charged with the murder of his wife and the young man who was with her at the time.
Okay, first off, dude. Come on, man.
That's when you're supposed to say you're so stupid and really laugh.
I don't want to encourage it, dude.
Okay. That was good.
No, it was not.
It was really good.
No. First off, I appreciate Tom Brokaw using
courage.
Phalanx.
Yeah.
Secondly, I appreciate that he said Interstate 5 and not the 5.
Incorrect.
But it was the white Bronco. By the way, Al Cowlings in the news twice this week on the show.
Yes.
He made an appearance on Celebrity Birthdays, I think Monday. But then, you got Tom Brokaw, the greatest generation, CBS, NBC, Courage. And he rolls in, and I was on El Dorado Street in Stockton, across the street from the telemarketing office I worked at, eating a club sandwich or some crap for lunch. Our lunch was between 4 and 5 p.m. And that was on, and everything just stopped. I call them Kennedy moments. I wasn't alive, you weren't alive for Kennedy. But you know where you were when it happened. And we've had 9/11, OJ, the Challenger explosion. Have we had, I'm trying to think, have we had any, look, honestly, a thing that pops in mind, so please, everybody stay restrained. It's only a couple years. I do remember exactly where I was at the Trump shooting a couple of summers. I feel like that's one that's going to go in the memory books. I'm trying to think if we've had any more like that. Well, Kings beating the Warriors game 1, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah.
But that was, I don't know that there's a there's no comparison to that. And every time we bring it up, especially for the younger crowd, because remember, that's 32 years ago. So if you're under 40, you don't remember that.
That one, look, I don't know if our world is better or worse. You could argue either way for social media. Mm-hmm. But could you imagine that in this era?
Oh, God.
Twitter would explode.
It would.
Now, there would be some very clever and creative and funny things, but also just, how wild that would be.
It would be, there would be some clever things, but.
Not nearly the same at all, but who was the player Mark Cuban was allegedly driving around Dallas trying to find?
Oh, yeah.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But the way that was a fun social media Twitter night, just
when the players caught on.
Yeah, and then Paul Pierce
at
and then didn't Blake Griffin do like a door
with the chair?
Just like that was kind of creative and funny. But for the rest of us following, it's like just picturing Mark Cuban driving around Dallas looking for him, and
I don't. Friend of the show, Brian Amy Ace Hardware says, "What about where you were?"
Oh,
what about where you were when Robert Horry hit the shot?
At the game?
I was at the dog park.
At the dog park.
That's really painful.
I killed my bobbleheads, and then I mowed my lawn. That's exactly what happened. I do appreciate Brian sending me this text because it's the first time, and I hope not the last time, I see Robert Horry spelled Whorey. And I don't think he did that on purpose either, so well done. Also a text from my mother. That music playing during the commercials plays too long, so we, who are on YouTube, missed the beginning of your show. Now I'm angry. Purple heart emoji, rainbow mom. That's got to be a them thing, right? Nobody else complaining about it. What the hell are my parents doing where that happens?
Jeez.
I don't. It's only them. Check in the chat and don't do any bits. Any of you guys dealing with this in the chat? I mean, I'm trying to find out. I want my parents to have.
It says here Whitey dropping an album, so I would assume that they heard it.
Oh, maybe that's what she thinks is me. Does she think, Mom? Do you think that song that we came back with was like commercial music? That was Whitey doing a song about De'Aaron Fox, and we purposely played that, and then you didn't miss anything. That was a bit, Mom. I think that might be what it is. Yeah, everybody knows where they were. Oh, yeah, Kobe's. Kobe. I know exactly where I was, and I know exactly the first person I called. It was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
you told me. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You told me, and it didn't. I knew you weren't joking, but I was like, that. Wait, that can't be real.
I was with you too. I remember us talking, and it's like some. I think TMZ.
Yeah, it was an early report. I'm like, that's not real.
It's like if, and then you know what I just thought of the other? Not to get too morbid here, but. Anybody else remember early on, or am I just making this up, but early on when the news was dropping about Kobe and everybody was still scrambling, does anybody else remember there were like, air quote, credible reports that Rick Fox was on? Okay, so that wasn't just me.
Oh, yeah, Rick Fox had to tweet out like, I wasn't on the plane.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, jeez. You know what? I'm not going into what's hot, what's not out of that. I know that's what's scheduled here.
That's the next break.
Is that the next break?
Which we have to take.
Yeah.
So you won't have to do it. It'll just come out of the break.
Oh, the Giants Braves were suspended. And it was not due to a tsunami?
No, but really bad weather.
Yeah, horrible weather.
But they're going to pick that up again today.
The Giants up 3-2. Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, knocked in a couple of runs. Mariners won, unfortunately. And the A's got out to a quick lead, couldn't hold it, lose in the ninth to the Pirates. Do better, A's.
Yeah.
Henry Bolte, toughest game he's had since he's come up. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Still above 300, though.
Okay.
Still above 300. You know what? Bounce back today.
That's right.
We'll take a break when we come back. All right. What's hot, what's not? And we go streaking before we get to the final hour, including big off-season storylines for your Sacramento Kings. Right after this.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
You know, I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, you know, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
Remember the days of real country music? Now you can get your favorite classic country every day on 105.1 HD3 The Ranch. Listen to The Ranch on the free KNCI app or anytime at 105.1 HD3.
Maida Subaru says yes to big savings on the new Subaru you want during the sizzling summer sales event on now. Visit MaidaSubaru.com today for special spring savings on over 225 new and certified pre-owned Subarus.
Made a great deal at Maida.
At Big O, when tire trouble is what you're focused on, our team of experts say, bring it on. Now through July 5th, come into our Tread White and Blue sale and get $100 in instant savings on 4 select in-stock Nitto, Toyo, and Cooper brand tires with installation purchase. Plus, get our Fuel Economy Saver package with any purchase, along with a fuel system treatment free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required. Disposal fees and shop fees extra were permitted. See store for pricing. A full tank of gas is required to properly perform the fuel system treatment at the store. Eligibility may vary. Not valid with other offers.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-881-8686. That's 800-881-8686. 800-881-8686.
Don't miss out on the biggest action sports event happening in Sacramento this June. Tickets are now live for MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026. See nearly 100 of the world's best skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Music performances featuring electronic music icon Cascade on Friday, June 26th, and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard, and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
We've seen every kind of golf swing, some smooth, some, let's just say, innovative. And that's why Hagen Oaks offers Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan-powered player performance studio shows what your swing is really doing. Ping's Ball-Nemic Ball Fitter finds a ball that behaves. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps turn almost into yes. And FootJoy's 3D foot scanner builds stability from the ground up. At Hagen Oaks, we don't judge your game, we fix it. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Better fit, more fun. Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who's hot?
First time World Cup competitors? Let's go with that.
Competitors?
Computers. Wasn't that the band in that thing you do?
Oh, yeah.
The computers.
We talked about earlier, Norway's Erling Haaland. He was the first player to score twice on their World Cup debut since...
Ronaldo.
Elijah Just for New Zealand, who accomplished that feat on Monday.
That's right.
And he was the first player to achieve that feat since...
Ronaldo, the first one from Brazil.
Yassine Ayari for Sweden on Sunday. Who was the first to do so since?
Pele.
Johann
Sebastian Bach.
Smorgasburg from Germany on Saturday.
Damn it.
Florian Balogun for the U.S. on Friday.
What a great name. Florian Balogun is...
It's such a crazy way why he's playing for the U.S.
Why? He's American, obviously, and plays for the U.S., and there's no other storyline that goes with that.
Well, the reason why he was born in the U.S. was his mom was on vacation here, and she was too far in her pregnancy to fly back.
Yeah.
Born here in New York.
That's how I had my kids.
And then went back to England.
Yeah, why not? Here's a sound from that Messi goal.
Ahí va Messi, prefiere con Nico por aquí.
González para Messi. Messi, Messi, Messi. ¡Gol! ¡Gol!
Well done. No. I wonder what key that. I wonder what note that is. It's like F minor. At G plus. Off there. Okay. All right. Well, if that's who's. Well, hold on. Wait. So you're not even gonna throw Lionel Messi in there, or did you?
This isn't his first World Cup.
He wasn't that hot. He only scored 3.
He only scored 3 to Holland's 2. But
and you just gave your what's hot.
Well, yeah.
I wanted to save Messi for you.
Oh, thank you. Well, he's hot.
The whole thing is messy.
Ronaldo watching that is just seething.
Ronaldo is going to be, those like Nerf dart guns that are automatic and just go. That's going to be Ronaldo shooting. He may take 70 shots on goal today.
Volume shooter.
And if you are interested in watching some international soccer today, England versus Croatia, I will be at Super Taco. You can join me for lunch.
Super Taco, 1 o'clock with Chris Verlago.
That's at Franklin and Florence, 7131 Franklin Boulevard.
Watch an international soccer tournament, eat a taco, and kiss Verlago on the mouth.
Yep.
Well, and what's not?
American sports.
What?
This is according to U.S. men's head coach Mauricio Pochettino.
Yes.
He was telling El Pais that the culture in America
El Pais? Does that mean the pies?
Are you related to them?
Yeah.
That's how the name was originally pronounced.
El Pais.
Talking about U.S. soccer, they grew up in a culture of playing. If you start in the MLS and you haven't won a game in 3 months and you're at the bottom, what's the consequence if there's no promotion or relegation? No international competition. American sports reward losers.
He's right, by the way. He's 100%.
Reward them?
I can't. Yeah, well, I mean, we just had to fix tanking.
Yeah. We literally reward losing in the NBA and the NFL.
For the record, I used to be dead set against this. Dead set against this. Back doing the night show, we used to have massive arguments about this. I now fully understand and have been brought into the light. I don't know how you would do it. I don't think it can ever be done in our 3 majors. But I do agree with him that American sports is more prone to we reward the losers with better draft picks, and if there is one, I won't say simple fix to tanking, but there is one absolute fix to tanking. If there were coordinated minor leagues in worlds where you were allowed to go down and up, if the Sacramento Kings were fighting relegation last year, or the Wizards, or the whoever, and the punishment was you had to play the entire next year in the G League. And the only way you could get back to the NBA was to finish in the top 3 spots in the G League. In other words, one of the finalists or the winner of the runner-up tournament. We here have no idea how. It's actually more entertaining than 95% of the playoffs with all the good teams. Relegation battles, now that I've witnessed them in person and come out on the wrong end, there's nothing like them. And I've never heard a reason against it other than, the money and the infrastructure, other than, well, we just don't do that.
Right.
Like, it's pretty hard to tell a place or like a government, like, hey, you have to spend $500 million for this stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, and also we might not be in this league next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You might not be in that league. Imagine a world, we've talked about this before, where the 3 of us or 3 people listening right now could go out and form the Sacramento Beefeater Baseball Club, and we play at, whatever that softball complex is with the lights on Watt, and we win that, and then we go on to a better league, and we win that, and 10 years from now, we're in the major leagues. We're literally a major league. That's how you get expansion.
Thanks, Beefeaters.
Thanks, Beefeaters. Beefeaters. Dave, why would you sing and want someone to kiss Chris on the mouth at his event? I'm going to laugh if a man walks up to him and kisses him. Smooch right on the lips, and he's mortified by it. What do you mean, why would I? Why?
Why would it be a man?
That's exactly right. Yes. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Mr. Sogynistic. Miss. You ever notice Sogynistic in those cases not married? It's never Mrs. Sogynistic. Right. All right, let's go streaking, please.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking! Yeah!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking!
By the way, American sports not being hot. Well, how about the WNBA announcing they will expand their season to 50 games beginning next season? What are they at now? 40?
I think. Well,
30?
It's been a while. Yeah, I think it was in 30 something.
All right. Well,
let's see here on the streaking side of things. Chris is at 0. I'm at 1. Dave's at 1. We got to get going here.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get going.
Yeah, we gotta giddy up.
Yeah,
we gotta hitch our giddy up.
Chris is at 0, so he selected his guy Kevin McGonigal.
McGonigal. You border on the Adriatic. That's Albania. Sorry.
McGonigal got up 3 times. How did he do yesterday, Chris?
How did he do, Chris? McGonigal. How did
you got to do this one for me, Billy McGonigal.
Well, 3 times, 1 hit.
Oh.
Chris, way to go. Well, he's at 1. Nicely done. I'm at 1, trying to get to 2. I took Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let me ask, did they play yesterday?
They played, he got 1 at bat. They played the first inning. The game's not over, though.
You get a hit?
No, 0 for 1. But the official game will be today. So I'm going to pick someone else for today to see if I can get to 2 and 3, or if it stopped and I restart. Okay, yes, question.
If he'd have gotten a hit, though, would that count as extending your streak?
It would,
yeah,
but
because
the game's not over yet. They're still playing the game.
All right. Okay.
Look,
I think it is too. The people want to know.
Yeah, they do.
From Whitey Gleason, he says, and we appreciate this. Andres Cantor's tone is not one steady note. He wavers, but I think he tends to do E, which means if I'm right, you could substitute his call for the big piano chord at the end of A Day in the Life by the Beatles. Bum. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
Back to you.
Dave, you took Shea Langoliers.
Shangoliers.
I was watching that game yesterday, and he was 0 for 4 coming up into the 9th inning. In his 5th at bat, he got you a hit.
Oh, yeah.
So you're at 2. I'm staying at 1 for the moment. Chris is at 1. Who would you select today?
Oh, let's go with. Well, I don't want to pick anybody from the Giants. Because they have less time left to do it, right? And I can't cheat and pick somebody.
Well, no, they have their game for today is later. They're finishing last night's game, but it would be that second game.
It would be the second game.
Yeah.
I'll just go with Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. Okay, I'm going to take Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarbs, the Schwarbinator.
Chris.
I will take Luis Arias.
Schwarber Lober Ding Dong. The Schwarbinator.
Okay.
All right. Hey, you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to pay a bill. Maybe 2. We'll take a break.
Are you paying him?
You know what? I think we put this one on Scott Marsh.
Okay.
He'll pick up the check.
Game of
I'll go.
Bills.
We'll take a break. Oh, when we come back.
And since Luis Arias is 2 for 2 at the end of today's game.
No, that's
yesterday's game.
So I got that streak.
Nope.
It's yesterday's
game. When we come back, remind me, there's something I forgot to tell you about lunch yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a question for the both of you. But we will get to Sacramento Kings. We'll get to off-season storylines. And there's a few of them, Jason Ross, and maybe a couple we haven't thought of before we get to what's on deck. And then crosstalk with Matt and Kayla. How we'll go today. You never know. We'll do that next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for their Summer Self-Care Challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffness from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today at norcal-stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at norcal-stretch.com.
Struggling to find your perfect Ram truck? Look no further. Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland has the best selection of hard-to-find Ram heavy duties, and right now you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500s. Your new Ram is waiting at hobletdodge.com.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after 10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in. 10 of the net savings. See dealer for details.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. Final hour on the show. Got some NBA conversation coming your way. Still have what's on deck. We'll have crosstalk at the end. Did you know that tonight at the Yankees game, when they host the White Sox, the champs will be out there throwing out the first pitch? Jalen Brunson.
Oh, not Chris?
No, and Josh Hart throwing out the first pitch.
Guys, I am so excited.
Oh, boy.
I'm so excited, and you're about to be, too. You are about to.
I think you're more excited than we're going to be.
You think
I don't even know what you're going to say.
I think you're overselling it.
Yep.
You know, there's hyperbole, and then there's hyperbole. I'll say this. I just spent some time downstairs with our friend Chris Watkins and Matt George in the editing bay, because we have this new video, people are turning out content. And earlier on the show, we had our friend Whitey Gleason from the afternoon show share his De'Aaron Fox song with us.
Yeah.
I don't think, based on the 45 seconds I saw and heard, I don't think I'm overstating it when I say that in the hopper right now, being worked on by Mr. Watkins, might be the greatest piece of multimedia content we have ever put out as a station, and that's saying something.
I mean,
I know.
Did get Jim Rome for the champ video.
I saw that. I took a screenshot, okay, that accompanies the media with it, which is in fact a song. And I'm just going to show you guys real quick. what you have to look forward to. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Are you sending it via text, or are you just going to show us?
What should I do?
Text. So
text.
I can see it.
Yeah.
So I want to share this with the class. I really want to share this with the listeners, but I don't want to break the. I want to break confidence.
So this will be text 169.
But I'm just saying. I'll promote it here in a second, even though it's not done. By the way, with your Android, can I send you both?
Yes.
I'll try sending separately just in case.
Yeah, send it to me. We're good.
Okay, all right. Audience, you'll know when they get the text. So I'll just wait here because it'll be a very quick, instant reaction when they. Alan Stiles.
What's good?
Come on down. You have absolutely outdone yourself. By the way, I think there's a phrase the kids say. I think it's something like, Alan, I was not familiar with your game.
Thanks for the little preview.
Dude. I would just invite you to take a sneak preview after the show, like I just did, and I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It was like watching a car crash that you could dance to. It's so great. I'm so because I haven't seen the whole thing. But Alan, I don't want to spoil it. I just want to. I want to do Alan a solid here by promoting it. Alan's content is in regards to the upcoming Kings draft. And whom they might pick or might not pick. But in maybe the most creative way he could possibly, or dare I say, they could possibly do.
Okay. Supposed to ask you about lunch.
Oh, yeah. Nice screenshot, Chris. Whitey says, by the way, Whitey texted 5 minutes. He says, you don't have to read every text I send you on the air. Okay, noted.
Yeah.
Would like to welcome in as a new sponsor our dear friends Pest Pros.
Nice.
They will be starting with us very soon here. I know a couple of them from being, as a matter of fact, one of the gentlemen who works there, who was at the lunch yesterday, it was 5 of us, including Scott Marsh. He and his then girlfriend and now wife were 2 of the people that I interviewed near the Starbucks in downtown Portland the night after the Kings clinched. So you're talking diehards. So we're all at lunch. I don't mind sharing where. It was at Bella Brew in Natomas. I hadn't been to Bella Brew. I know there was one in Carmichael. I don't know if it's
and Cookie.
And what?
And Cookie. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. And
if you know, you know.
I don't. And I was looking at the menu, and 2 of the things that seemed the most appetizing to me were a watermelon mint. It said a refreshing watermelon mint spritzer, non-alcoholic. I love watermelon and mint. And my choice of 2 different types, it was basically a quiche flight, like Lorraine, something, spinach, bacon, whatever. I don't know. Quiches.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the people I was with that well. It was the first time I ever Toby Quiche. It's the first time I ever
Quiche Jackson
had eaten with these folk.
Mm-hmm.
And in my own brain, I thought you can do one or the other.
Because they're 2 different type orders?
It's a sports show-ish. And I'm a sports guy-ish. And we're dealing with, dudes with beards that go out and take care of massive roach and mouse problems
and
at your
you're
house.
ordering a watermelon spritzer with quiche.
Exactly. So I made the decision. I ended up getting the watermelon spritzer and a club sandwich.
The quiche was the one that was too far for you.
Right? But is that overthinking? I feel like that's not.
Oh, yeah.
You think that's overthinking?
100%.
Yes,
if
very much
everyone's doing the words, like, I'll take the Bella burger, and then, I'll take
burger
the
with
cup,
bacon, extra cheese.
Right. I'll have give me the steak and hamster or whatever. I don't know.
Whatever you have on tap.
Yeah, right. And give me just a mug of beer.
Yeah. Big stein.
And then they get to me, and I'm like, I will take the quiche flight with the watermelon mint spritzer, please. And I just felt like the record would go, and then everyone would turn and look at me.
But instead you said, I'll take the club sandwich with the watermelon spritzer, please.
And a side of ranch.
That I can drink.
I refrained. I dipped. Took me a lot longer, dude.
Yeah. Just not worth it, huh?
It's not dipping fries, especially these shoestringy fries, in a little metal tin of ranch.
That's why you had to go home and get your dog Cool Whip.
I got it at the bakery. There was a bakery groomer right next to the Bella Brew. Okay. And I wandered into there and ended up spending 10 minutes while they were all eating lunch. Mm-hmm. That's how you close deals. And I came back with bacon flavored whipped cream for my dogs.
That would be great. Wait, did he just go in that dog bakery?
Uh-huh. Well,
at the dog bakery.
It was a great scene when I sat back down while they're in mid-conversation. I put the bacon whipped cream on the table like it was nothing. And then eventually someone was like, dude, what? And I was like, oh, it's for my dogs. And then we got into a conversation about how
Mason?
He brings the Pest Pro's offices.
Yeah.
He brings in his golden retriever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And morale.
Mm-hmm.
Way up. Dwayne, good morning, Dwayne.
Hey, what's up, the homies?
What's up?
What's up, Dwayne?
Long time no talk, man. How you guys been?
Way too long. How have you been, Dwayne? We were talking about you the other day, man. Where you been?
Oh, man, I'm good, man, but I can't seem to stay out of trouble, man. I don't know, man. I ain't do nothing, man. I ain't do nothing.
That's what I say all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I literally say to my wife constantly, I ain't do nothing. And she says I did. And you know what I say, Dwayne? I say do it all. You only live once, dude.
Hey, the wives are there for that, man. They got to keep us in check, man. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Be a man, be a husband.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Be a father.
Yes. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm an old school player, same as you guys. These young guys, they don't know how to handle their women, man.
Well, I don't either, Dwayne. Let me know when you figure it out, because she handles me.
Yes, sir.
Not in the good way.
On that. So I want to talk about the draft because it's less than a week away, man. I want to know what you guys think. Are we sticking at 7 or are we moving up like I think we should do?
Jason, we've talked. I am trending towards they're staying at 7, but I can see a world I could see a world where they move up. If the Nets or the Bulls or somebody were to come to them and be like, hey, look, I think they'd listen. It just depends on draft capital. I think there might be a situation. I do not know this, Dwayne. Let me be clear to everybody else. This is me talking out of my ass as usual. But if you told me that there was a deal in place with Sam Presti and the Oklahoma City Thunder that if X or Y player was already gone by 7 or was available, either way, and that would trigger Scott Perry trading 7 for 12 and 17 to the Thunder, I wouldn't be surprised if that was in place based on who gets drafted or doesn't get drafted ahead of them. But I tend to think they're going to stick, Jason.
Yeah, I think too. I do believe they'll stay, but to me, if they're going to move up, Dwayne, I would go to the top 4. I don't think it's worth going up to 6 or 5, like 1 or 2 spots. I think that's where that tier is different, and then it all gets to what would be the cost. What would they have to give up to do so?
Man, you guys are awesome because that's what I'm thinking. You got the top 4, and then you got the 3 guards.
Yep.
You got the top 4, and then you got Wagler, Flemings, and Acuff, right? But the Kings either got to trade up and put a package together that's going to be good for the other team so that we can get Caleb Wilson, right? We've been looking for the wing forever. I'm tired of the Kings chasing guards. If you can't trade up to the 4, then I think you're exactly right. We take that 12 and 17 if it comes available because then we can get the guy from Michigan,
Axel
right?
Lindeborg.
The long guy from Michigan with that wingspan that we always needed, and plus another guy at 17 that should be, you know what I'm saying, if we draft well, and do our research, we get somebody good at 17 too. So I think that's a great thing. But staying at 7 is something we cannot do because you're going to wind up with another guard. And if that guard fails, that could be the end of Sacramento, man. It could be Nashville. Here we come. So listen, man, you're my show, man. Everybody else is acting like weenies right now. I don't know what it is, man. They're not feeling me. So I'm going to call in, and you guys going to be my show on Sactown going forward.
Good.
I love you guys, man, and we're going to keep it hot, and hopefully the Kings get this draft right, because if they do, you know what I'm saying, then a lot can happen. So I love you guys, and have a great day.
You too, Dwayne. Thank you. Stop it. And, everyone, stop being weenies.
He said it.
Stop being weenies.
Yeah.
I would say that Dwayne's my favorite person from the 209.
Thank you. I would not disagree with you.
Yeah.
Top of my head. Stop being weenies.
It goes Dwayne, and then it goes Hawkeye from the Avengers. Jeremy Renner.
Oh, yeah. Is he the one that got run over?
Yes. Well, he run over himself.
Well, yeah. He's doing good, right?
Yeah.
He's doing better?
Or better.
I think so. I hope so. Interesting. Say drive? Oh, nobody said drive.
Ran over himself.
Ran over himself. Okay. It was the sales event. Look, as it stands right now, if you believe the ESPN mock draft, Jason Ross, and I think he was talking about Yaxel Lendeborg, but you've also got Morris Johnson Jr. and I think he might have been talking about Ademara, the center. There's 3 Michigan guys that ESPN has all being drafted all in a row. 2 of them are centers, power forward center, and the other one's also a small bit, a 3-4, I would say a 4. So I'm assuming it was Yaxel he was talking about, but he might have been talking about Mara. Look, again, these are mock drafts. Nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. But if it was a choice between Kingston Flemings and Darius Acuff, who I'm fine with both, but if you told me we could get Yaxel Lendeborg or Ademara at 12, and then right here it says that both LeBaron Phelan Jr. or Cam Carr out of Baylor are available, if you told me both those guys would be available at 12 and 17, I would trade 7.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this. It always sounds more appealing to get 2 versus 1, but I think this tier situation, I feel like there's like 7, 8, 9 maybe difference-making guys, even though we know the way drafts go, there'll be someone later that's better than we expect. But as of right now, I just feel like the Kings need to draft someone where at the end of it, we're going, that's the player.
Yeah.
That's the one they're kind of building for.
Around.
And I think when you get 2 tries at it, that's good, but also I don't know that you got that guy. I don't know. Logically, if you're picking later, you don't feel like you do, though. We just saw an NBA final won by a MVP that was taken in the second round.
I would also say this. In the past, having multiple first-round draft picks has always worked out for Sacramento.
Always.
We had Lionel Simmons, Travis Mays, Anthony Bonner, Dwayne Coswell. Mm-hmm. Then we had the one year. Didn't we have 3? And then there was the year we traded, 10 for Harry Giles and Justin Jackson? Mm-hmm. And whatever
With
loser
Fox.
they got, whatever loser they got at 10. Or after, wasn't it, or that wasn't, was it Donovan Mitchell? It wasn't Donovan Mitchell got picked 10. Didn't he get picked like 11th or 12th?
Yeah.
In that draft? Yeah.
They took Zach Collins and moved that for, those other 2.
I still think about Harry Giles sometimes.
Yeah.
God. There's so much hope with him. It just didn't work.
And what's really bad is how much he loves Sac.
Yes, still does. And the whole thing with Harry, you may remember that was hilarious, is that when we drafted him, somebody unearthed like a tweet when he was like 14 and at a camp here. And I was like, God, this place sucks. Get me out of here. It's boring and stupid. And then he just embraced the city so much after that, and still does, and still shouts people out.
He got one of the biggest ovations during the playoffs.
Absolutely,
when they said that he was there.
He was at one. There was one of these Kings fans who blogs and stuff too. I think Richard was it Ivanowski? He was like at his wedding.
Yeah,
like how great is that? And they're all wearing Giles jerseys and stuff. From Dwayne, you should get some obscure NBA writer on to back up your idea who the Kings should draft. Funny he says that. Sam Amick joins us at 8 tomorrow.
Yes. Who?
Sam Amick.
Okay.
Sam Amick.
That's obscure.
Sam Amick. Yeah, of, I don't know, the
Some outlet.
The Exerciser or the I don't know, wherever. He joins us today, so we'll talk to him. And when it comes to other stuff going on, Jason, you got the lottery pick, you got the 2 second-rounders. Look, so far, Scott Perry has nailed it with the Kings when it comes to second-rounders. Every single one he's drafted in the second round has turned out way better than we thought.
Yeah.
And Max Reynaud, if he can do that again next year with 2 second-rounders, we're cooking with bacon.
Yeah, we're all looking at the lottery pick, which we should. But if you get in between the 2 second-rounders, if either one or both somehow can make the team and be contributors, that would be incredible. But
you said it earlier about the lottery pick. At the end of the day, also the beginning and middle of the day, but whoever that is, God.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like, remember when they drafted Tyreek Evans followed by DeMarcus? Like they were both put on like, save the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that kind of pressure put on the guys, but it's kind of like last year when we said the future of the team is someone that's in college. And now this is picking high, not the highest, but picking high enough that you hope this lottery pick is a absolute difference maker and the start of someone that you're really going to build around. I mean, there's more immediacy to it, but like the longer term is hopefully this player.
I'm so torn on this one because I have very little doubt in my mind, that of the players that will be or could be available to the Kings, realistically, there is very little doubt in my mind that Darius Acuff will be the most fun. I really think he would inject a lot of fun into this franchise and make games far more enjoyable to watch next year. And by the way, if he ended up doing what I think he could do, which is be a top 3 Rookie of the Year vote getter, and all those other things happen like we talked about, Zach LaVine comes back in a contract year and is healthy. Keegan Murray comes back and is back to his rookie ways of hitting threes. Sabonis now comes back. You've got DeAndre Hunter to go with Keegan Murray playing the wing and playing defense. On and on and on. They could be something interesting. Again, not playoffs, not 3 seed, none of that. But if they were in the late 30s to 40 wins next year, it really wouldn't shock me. But then the part of me that's torn is like, yeah, but is that the best thing for this team long term,
right?
Or is that just it's what my mom used to say this to me when she asked me to clean my room. I would basically throw everything into trash bags or stuff it into the closet, make my bed, and you would walk in and it would look. My mother would always say, "Your room is tidy, but it is not clean." And then she would explain that's wiping the windowsills and vacuuming and
getting the layer of dust or whatever off.
Right,
yeah.
Cleaning your room. I feel like Darius Acuff would be a tidy pick for the Kings, but I don't think it would clean the issues.
Is it weird that I think tidy is cleaner than clean?
Yes, I think it is. I think that's a misuse.
Like tidy's, tidy is less clean.
Tidy. Okay, I'll give you an example of tidy. If we were to stack everything up on this table right now and all that, it would be very tidy. But then when you take a look and there's like black marks and dust and crap in the whatever that we haven't wiped down, that means this is a tidy table but not clean. I'm happy to be corrected in the chat, but that's how I've always understood it. Maybe you would too if you'd read a book. Thanks.
I missed that
chapter.
Been
waiting for 3 hours and 20 minutes on that one. Oh, yes.
That was text 87.
That was something Daddy Stalin never touched.
Lenin.
Sorry, Lenin. Stalin's that's what happens when your car runs out of gas. From the
Unky Mal
916. 40 wins, LOL. Stop it, Dave. Again, you got to listen to me. You think that's crazy. You think that's crazy, and you think I'm doing some sort of Go Kings, rah-rah home team bias crap. Again, listen to me. Zach LaVine's in a contract year. The idea I pushed out there was if they drafted like an Acuff and he was top 3 Rookie of the Year vote getter. Again, these are realistic things. I'm not saying they're going to happen. They're realistic. They're healthy. The 3-time defending rebound champion and DHO master, Domantas Sabonis, comes back with a chip on his shoulder. You got a healthy Keegan, a DeAndre Hunter in a contract year, a DeMar DeRozan in a I'm I'm not saying they'll be good. I'm not saying they'll make the playoffs. I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I'm saying I think people would be surprised as to how many wins that team would get if all those things happen. And those are not like, well, if Keegan Murray leads the league in threes, they're not unrealistic.
Let's do the last 4 years, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
48.
46.
40.
Yep.
And then what was this year? 22?
22. But
so 3 of the 4.
Yes.
And remember, 1 year they made the playoffs. So you're not saying, what. And there were flaws and faults in those teams, and the 40 win was a chaotic year.
Yes, it was. You know what's really fun about this, too, is that this is where people's brains might break. Because really, the big difference here is that we don't have De'Aaron Fox. Mm-hmm. But the same people that are saying that are probably also the same people that think De'Aaron Fox is a trash can. So which is it?
Right. But to your point, if the Flemings, Acuff, pick at 7 is a top 3 rookie, that means they had a good year.
That means they had a good year.
Maybe a De'Aaron Fox-ish type of year with the other stuff going on. Yeah. I mean.
And they'll do stupid things. And they'll make rookie mistakes like Fox did.
Of course.
But then there'll also be that slam dunk put back in Miami to win the game. Like there will be moments like that. And if those things line up, and if you think that's unrealistic, I would just point back to the 3 seed year when about 17 different things went the Kings' way. These things do happen. I don't necessarily want that to happen. But I keep saying the new draft lottery rules may end up helping as much as hurting the Kings because I don't think, again, unless Perry is able to clear these guys, they're going to be their wins and losses wise, they will be better next year. And again, I'm not saying that's even a good thing. We'll take a break. From the 408, yeah, I like to have nice tidy whiteys. When we come back, What's on Deck? Brought to you by Jason Ross. Mm-hmm. Jason Ross, he'll make you laugh. World Cup action, baseball action, and we'll get to a few other things next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sactown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
You know, I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief. The best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older? And you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
The Los Angeles Angels arrive in West Sacramento for a high-stakes 4-game AL West rivalry series beginning Thursday, June 18th. Don't miss your chance to experience some of the most intense, high-energy baseball the division has to offer all weekend long. Grab a Jacob Wilson bobblehead on Saturday and celebrate Father's Day with an exclusive Hawaiian shirt giveaway. Visit athletics.com/tickets to grab your seats today.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-360-0681 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-360-0681. That's 800-360-0681. What do you have to lose? Call 800-360-0681. Again, 800-360-0681.
MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is taking on Cal Expo this summer. Catch live music performances and more than 100 top skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete. June 26th through June 28th. Get your tickets now at xgames.com.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
There will be more World Cup action today, and if you are a fan of international soccer matches, I think Chris has a suggestion for you.
I've got a great suggestion.
What's that, Chris?
I think you should head on out to Super Taco at 7131 Franklin Boulevard. That's at the corner of Franklin and Florin Road.
Today?
Today.
What
1
time?
o'clock.
1 o'clock. What will you be doing?
Be watching games, having some fantastic food, and hopefully enjoying a game with you guys.
There you go. Go on out there. Super Taco. Hang out with Chris Verlaud.
These games have been made for the American audience because I think there's only been like 1 0-0 game.
Is there a regular taco? And does the taco do anything to become Super Taco?
Oh, I showed you the Super Taco.
You did, and it looked like a Super Taco.
It was a meal.
But does it start out as a regular taco and then something happens and dramatic music plays and it goes into a... Like not a phone booth, but like maybe a secret fryer.
I have the power,
and then
Super it saves
Taco.
People.
Yeah. Super Taco. Hey, Mitch. Speaking of,
Mitch.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. How we doing? Dave, Jason. On the thing where you tidy and clean, my mom used to say, "Lazy people work twice as hard." What that reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Think about it. Well, the Kings draft best player available. I still like Braden. And I think
Mitch, are we on speakerphone?
I'm on his earpiece thing.
Yeah, we gotta. I can't. You sound this much. I can't hear you. And can you improve that? Maybe talking to your phone.
How's this?
There you are.
Mitch. All right, King's Draft. Go ahead.
Yeah, I try to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
As they always say.
Lock in.
Lazy people work twice as hard. I guess that didn't sink in too well with me.
Mm-hmm.
Best player available. I know we're aiming for a point guard, but we just as well need somebody in the front court. And Otani. I think if he keep pitching with his 1.0 ERA, he doesn't have to have a lot of wins. I mean, Felix Hernandez won a Cy Young, and so did DeGrom, win like 12 games, being 500. They have a number of statistics that's outstanding, and I think they should that will give him the Cy Young. And of course, you got to keep up hitting. Right now, he's their second best player, statistic-wise, with offensive numbers. Paz is having a good year. He's carrying the Dodgers. I think they should make another trade. Besides Skubal, I think they need another bat. But Otani, maybe he'll win the MVP. Cy, what do you think? And thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
He thinks the Dodgers should make another trade
they need a bat.
Besides getting Skubal.
Yeah,
they need another bat.
Yeah,
let's just give them all.
Dave loves L.A.
Well, I mean,
Dave loves it.
I mean, they only have Otani and Betts and Freeman, and then they traded for Tucker, and then Podges is having and Will Smith, and he's right.
I just
I'd be able to get Judge.
Somebody has compiled a bunch of tweets from Scottish people about American foods. Asked the bird, that's a female, in Krispy Kreme for 5 Nutella donuts. And she asked, have you got any nut allergies? Yeah, pal, I'm planning suicide by donut. So there's that. How worried that
Oh, I think you should read
How
that.
do I
you
do
can clean
it?
that up. I don't know how you can, actually.
My mother had a go at me for using too much toilet roll. Yeah, Ma, I'll just leave my blank caked in blank to save you an extra $1.50, you blanking weapon. He called his mother a weapon. Weapon is one of my favorite European.
Weapon is a fantastic.
It really is. You weapon.
Translate it.
You muppet. Just
as closely as you can.
Doofus.
Okay.
You D-bag. Moron.
All right. I think it's like you're thick.
Yeah, but even here, we think that is THICC. I mean, we're, and then finally, just got 4 drinks at the drive-thru. The guy asked, "Do you want a cup holder?" Obviously, do you blanking reprobate? I'm not a blanking octopus.
I'm not an octopus.
No, I'm not an octopus. For the 916, the taco is enhanced by Earth's yellow sun at Super Taco. That's actually a Superman fan to know that, or a Supergirl fan, or just a Super Person fan. Remember Super Dog?
Yeah,
that's fine. We got. Did you get to England? For the
I didn't mention either game matches.
Portugal versus Congo, and my goodness, like we said, Ronaldo is just going to be a pea shooter of a goal scorer. I don't know if he's going to score, but he's seen what Messi and Haaland and Mbappe did, and he's like, I got to do something. So that'll be fun. England at Croatia, and of course that's the Super Taco match they're talking about here at the International Soccer Tournament. Ghana versus Panama.
I'm going to watch that.
Are you going to watch that?
Ghana.
Oh, you're going to watch it. I'm going to watch it maybe with my dad in my Panama. Really? Yeah. They're going to text me like, really? What time? And Uzbekistan versus Colombia. That's the nickname. It's actually Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
If you know them. And Colombia. I don't have anything for
that guy Kushanov going to be playing center back.
Oh, yeah. Right. That's Columbia, by the way. All not to be confused with the District of Columbia, which is in Washington. Pirates A's. What?
Spelled differently.
That's true. Pirates, A's, and the Giants and Braves will play not a doubleheader, but like a single and a half header.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that. And what was I going to say to you? Was it about England, Croatia? It was not. Ghana, Panama. Oh, it was. Oh, wait. Come on. Ghana, Panama. Why did Ghana, Panama remind me?
United States, Mexico, Canada.
It's gone.
It's Ghana.
I had something for you, Jason. I don't remember what it was. We talked about the WNBA going to 50 games. We talked a lot about Scotland and them drinking a lot of beers. Did you see that?
Yes.
We talked about the origin of the term soccer. That's England. And here, I don't know, dude. I think that's it.
That's it. We've done it.
I don't think
we reached the end.
I don't think we have any more show today between now and Crosstalk. We've got 2 minutes to fill. So in honor of that 2 minutes, let's get to some audio, Jason, that we just did not get a chance to get to today. If you're okay with that,
I am. Let's see what we got.
We will start with Sean Payton saying Bo Nix is ready for training camp.
He'll clearly be ready in time for training camp. I think he's going to be full by the end of this month, and yet it's good to have him out here in uniform.
George Pickens on why he showed up to minicamp without an extension.
When I just think about the team, the run we could have had, certain stuff just being in place and could make something bigger, I kind of think about that and take that into a part of a decision to make.
Okay, and then finally Brian Windhorst talking about LeBron, as we spoke about earlier, being focused on signing with the Lakers.
I think LeBron's intention is to play, and I think the focus right now is making a deal with the Lakers. And right now he's allowed to negotiate with the Lakers, and I believe they are negotiating. I believe they're going back and forth. Free agency begins in 14 days, and in the next 14 days, I think he's going to try to make a deal with the Lakers.
Okay.
Okay.
Wendy did it. He wasn't even doing the pointing at the air thing.
Do we know?
Well, that's a great point. It was audio. We'll take a break when we come back. Final segment. Crosstalk with Matthew and Kayla and celebrity birthdays. And you never know what's going to happen. Stay tuned next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for their Summer Self-Care Challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffness from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today NorCal-Stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at NorCal-Stretch.com.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Gradual breakers. You keep your eyes on the road, so you've seen it all. As long as it all happened directly in front of you, like a Swedish masseuse, your foot knows exactly the right amount of pressure to apply to the brake. That's why your passengers feel totally relaxed with you behind the wheel and occasionally super sleepy. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, it was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at T-Mobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chryslers. Make this the summer event.
Well, you'll have to choose between 3 great deals. 0% financing for 60 months, 2.9% financing for 72 months, or 4.9% financing for 84 months. And whichever you choose, you get no payments for 90 days.
Whoa, that was so many numbers. I don't even know what it all means.
It means you will save thousands of dollars on your new Ram truck with the best financing options available. It's a choose-your-own savings and payments adventure with Hoblet Dodge.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at hobletdodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Financing through SFS for qualified buyers. 0% for 60 months equals $1,667 per thousand borrowed. 2.9% for 72 months equals $1,515 per thousand borrowed. 4.9% for 84 months equals $1,408 per thousand borrowed. No payments for 90 days on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Offers cannot be combined with certain other incentives. Excludes Ram 1500 RHO and Tungsten models. Sample VIN 342368. See dealer for details.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples, all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level. It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Oh, I got it now. Hey.
My goal in life is to have Kayla join us, but she won't do it.
No.
She's juicing.
She's juicing. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Kayla and I are on the no clap team.
Yeah, that's right, Chris.
Is that ranch?
Buzz off.
Wow.
Now that might be my favorite white expression.
Buzz off.
I love ranch.
Well, I decided to treat myself today. I've been juicing this is my final day. Yeah. And I don't finish the whole juices, so I'm getting way less calories and nutrients.
Okay.
So Kyle, our great producer, brings in veggies every day.
Oh, he does?
Which he's very awesome for doing that.
Man.
Today I said, you know what? Because I can eat the veggies. And I said, I'm going to treat myself and just bring in a little ranch.
Veggies and ranch.
That. What
ranch.
What kind of veggies do we like? Broccolis, carrots,
he brings
celery?
in cucumbers, carrots, and snap peas.
Oh, snap peas.
Yeah.
Snap peas are the goat.
But he does like the real carrots, like
Yeah.
not the ones that are just the babies, like the actual carrots that you peel
and cut up.
Yeah,
Wow. I love snap peas, dude.
they are good.
So my question is though, is that cheating the juicing? Because you're
Here's how I look at it, Matt.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I don't dip heavy ever in ranch. I lightly dip. I'm a light dipper.
You're a little different.
Exactly.
Not a big difference.
I also am only finishing half of juices, and I actually have not finished 2 each day. Because there's 5 juices in each day, and I'm only going through 3
So
of
how are
them.
you alive right now?
I don't know, but I worked out this morning.
So not to put my head back in the lion's mouth here, but I think I get it now. You're other than the veg, you're only drinking juices?
Yeah, it's just like a
For how
juice.
long?
It was for 3 days. This is my 3rd day.
And then it's just and the purpose of it is
It
cleansing?
resets your system. So I was like eating way too many sweets and needed to like
not possible by the way, but
reset that. And it already I know it's already worked because I'm like not even craving anything sweet.
We've done the fast. Should we do the juice?
I feel like
You guys would like
no
the juice.
offense, but I feel like the juice would be like okay. Like
no, it'd be a lot easier.
I think
for
it'd
you
be a
guys.
lot easier than the fat. The
You let him drink the ranch.
True.
I would. Yeah, I'm a sipper, not a dipper. I need that
He's
shirt.
the big sipper.
I need that
Sipping
shirt.
some ranch.
Yeah,
Sipping on
He
some
drinks
ranch.
his ranch.
I do drink my ranch. Yeah, I don't.
does.
I don't dip.
Ooh.
It's far less.
He drinks
it's,
it, then
it's,
eats
it's
the fry
cleaner.
or
Like you're wearing a very
So
nice
weird.
red trench coat today, and
This is a dress.
a dress. Sorry. Well, no, because doesn't look like a coat?
I would
kinda?
say kind of giving like a Carmen Sandiego vibe.
Yeah.
I get that a lot on this show.
That's actually great. You get Carmen Sandiego a lot on that. Okay.
You do?
Yeah, that other trench coat I wore. Well, this isn't a
Oh,
trench
that's
coat.
right.
But that
Depends on the
caramel one,
generation. Under 40, Carmen Sandiego. Over 40, Inspector Gadget with trench coats. And then over 60, that's just a flasher.
Yeah.
Right.
a flasher.
Yeah, did you hear about the one? By the way, they just had one in.
Oh, dang. World Cup?
It was in New York after the World Cup. Did you guys read about this?
No.
There were 3 elderly ladies. I don't know their ages. No, they didn't know.
Okay, I was like, this is
no,
not.
No. They didn't
not
know.
starting off
They were
great.
chilling in Central Park or
Yeah,
whatever
they
on
were.
a bench. And this dude comes up. I don't know if he was from America or not. The dude comes up and flashes. No, that's not the worst part. The first old lady, I don't know the first, but one of the
She
old
had a heart
ladies,
attack?
stroke.
I'm sorry, you're dead serious?
First one had a stroke. Gets worse. Other one had a stroke. The third old lady's arms were too short to reach, though.
Good Lord. Oh my.
Walked right into it, baby.
This is worse than our combo yesterday.
Let's
So
go.
I will save that for Marin.
You what?
Oh, we got 2 days of that stuff.
Also, you got to step it up. We all have to step up our video content. I will give you no. Well, did she see
Actually,
this?
No, she hasn't seen it.
I'm just going to
Wait,
show you a
what?
still shot. That is from
Still
a
shot.
forthcoming video with Alan Stiles.
Someone say we originated it, but that's okay.
Oh, is there beef?
No,
I'm
but
not
I'm
aware.
I brought it
is there
up
beef?
yesterday.
I want
Is
to
there-
create beef.
What is
I brought it up yesterday. I said,
Everybody's
isn't
doing
Matt-
parody songs now. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
I said, didn't
Well,
Matt do that?
Hold on.
No.
Yeah.
Matt, you cannot talk.
Weirdly, Chris and I are united, and that never happens. And I already know where he's going. I mean, if that's the case, everybody's ripping off Whitey.
Yeah.
No,
Well, yeah.
I said
Yeah, he
Whitey's
did.
the originator.
He
Okay.
did. He did
No, I
say
said
that.
Whitey is the OG.
But then you
but-
can't-
He heard someone's ripping off Whitey and automatically assumed they were talking about Matt.
But then you can't. There's no beefing if Alan's ripping off you, ripping off Whitey. Is that the beef? Is that the
No,
potential possible?
There's not
beef?
even beef.
No, but let's
Ooh,
go with
they
like
do
the,
not like each other.
Wow, Matt and Alan.
Well, that's true.
I've heard that. By the
He says mean
why
things
you-
about De'Aaron. I don't like that.
That's very true.
But I like Chris, though. Chris is allowed to.
Verlade.
Yeah, he can say mean things about De'Aaron.
Alan Stiles is 50 times more likable than Chris Verlade. How does
I would
that
agree
even
with
work?
that.
Yeah, that's obvious.
We went to lunch with Chris. I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't know.
That's true.
Chris is kind of
Chris
our buddy.
took us out to lunch.
That is
We
off,
enjoyed a
that
good-
is off air in public. That is other Chris. That is there's two Chris's.
No,
That's other
I think they're the
Chris.
same.
Some
would say I owe my career partly to Chris and the other part to you.
What part do you owe to Chris?
I mean, he trained me as a board
Yeah.
op and producer
For sure.
and everything. Like,
Who trained Chris? I didn't. I
Sean.
honestly don't know.
I was like, you did?
Sean Thomas.
Sean Thomas did. Yes. Well, Sean Thomas.
R.I.P.
He's not dead. He's in North Carolina.
Same thing.
Oh, that's true. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, are you dead in North Carolina?
Oh my God.
Come on and raise up.
Eat them.
Come on and raise up. Get your shirt off.
By the way,
Way around a head like a helicopter.
in the rarer times, In the rare times when I am on a health kick, one of my favorite snacks, because I have a chips problem.
Me too.
Is snap peas and a little ramekin of low sodium soy sauce.
Oh, I love soy sauce.
You dip it in the just dip it in the little soy sauce. It just coats it a little bit.
That sounds good.
It's really, really good.
Love that.
Jason Ross.
Hi. On this date, in what year did the movie Big Daddy come out?
I like Kayla a lot more when I've slept.
Oh, good. That's nice to know.
That's nice. That's good. I was cranky yesterday.
Were cranky.
That's not me apologizing.
Big Daddy, what's that?
Big Daddy the movie?
Yeah.
It's one of 2 years.
Which one's your guess?
Okay.
I promise you I won't copy you.
I'm going to say 1999.
Wrong. It's 98.
97.
99. I'm going with Chris.
I thought it'd be 98.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Matt and Chris.
Whoa.
1999. How about Finding Dory?
Oh.
Came out on this date in what year?
I feel like it seems like it's newer than it is, but it's older than it is. 2012?
I think it's a little bit older than that. 2014.
2013.
2010.
Matt's closest, 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was older.
How do you feel about this trend?
Maddie. I know Disney.
You see this trend where Knicks fans are making De'Aaron Fox jerseys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're legit ones.
Yeah.
Too. They're the expensive
That's
ones.
It's just got a Fox 4 on the back. I'm surprised Chris hasn't ordered one yet. Jason, back to you.
Man, they might just make him a video game streamer.
I'm telling you, dude.
Happy birthday to Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, mustard!
I hate the fact
DJ Mustard.
I hate the fact that you both beat me to that. Ken, as I call him. Kenny Lame.
I call him K-Dot.
Wasn't that who Alan was doing his rap after?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the beef guy.
Kendrick Lamar is 32.
We know what side of the beef Alan's on.
Where's the beef?
Where is? Yeah,
it's what's for dinner.
Kendrick is 34.
I'd say 33.
38.
Chris's closest 39th birthday.
Wow, he looks great.
Let's
Happy
go.
birthday to Venus Williams.
Ooh, they're about to play again.
They're about to play. They're returning.
She's 41.
42.
43.
46.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Laud. Venus is 46.
Are you
today.
kidding me?
She's still playing.
How old's Serena?
Good for her.
Younger. Happy birthday, Chris. This is your guy. You better get this
Venus
right.
does not rime with anything.
Never.
What? Go
No
ahead.
body parts.
What?
Will Forte.
Damn it.
Oh, dude, if you don't get this, I'm not even guessing.
He better get this.
If you don't get this, you're the fraudiest fraud in the history of fraudulence.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Text about it.
I am going to say
I read Michael Jackson. I just got the book.
Alameda's finest is
UCLA's finest.
Gussy it up.
59.
I'm going to say 59, just because.
57.
He doesn't know Will
58.
Forte.
Matt George's closest, 56.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Man, he doesn't look that great.
Wow.
Amari Cooper.
Oh, Coop. We used to say that in
33.
the Coliseum.
33.
When you'd catch a pass.
32.
Coop is 35.
33.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Kayla Anderson, 32 for Amari Cooper. Barry Manilow.
It's 2025. 26, by the way. It's Barry Personal, though.
Oh.
Jesus.
What'd you say?
Barry Personal.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. He is like old, dude. I think he's 86.
He's up there. 80. I'll say 5.
The big 8-2.
84.
Tie between Matt and Chris, 83.
That's pretty crazy.
He's younger than I thought he was. What's coming up on the show, guys? All right.
That's it.
What else?
Ah.
And then
boo.
yep. See you media day tonight. We're playing together.
We're golfing together?
We are.
You're not going to kick me out?
Aren't you walking?
I am walking.
Super Taco, England, Croatia.
Yes,